Hi.
Hello.
Is that infection deck?
This is, I have an action card, and then another action card, and then I have
I think that's just the stack of stuff.
mostly infections. Hang on. Infect. Yes.
Okay.
This is the infection deck.
Okay. I'll make sure there's... Oh, sound's on.
Yep.
What?
Sounds on.
Sound.
Oh no! I don't know how to stream on Twitch. As should be apparent by now. If you're brand new to 2016, hi, it's the guy that doesn't know how to stream on Twitch. We're gonna play Pandemic Legacy.
Here's one of those
Yes!
cards just for...
Experimental vaccines. We are halfway through the year of Pandemic Legacy. Pandemic Legacy is an episodic game where you play each of the 12 months of a year in an attempt to protect the world from disease and infection and zombies, in our case. One of the diseases.
It's called
Zambambos.
Zambies.
Zombatrons.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank you. We play as a team of researchers, control specialists. Sometimes just guys with guns,
Yeah, it's kind of... It's
depending on the situation. Sometimes people that are especially good at building buildings. It's a lot like Lemmings, actually, where you really want the specific person to be in this right spot so everyone can cross a pit and get the high score. So, like I said, we're halfway through. We're in July. I hope we're in July, because that's what it says in the subject line.
Yep, we're in July.
We're in July. We've lost a lot. We've performed admirably in the face of adversity, but we've lost a lot. And as a matter of fact, we hit a condition wherein if you lose 4 games in a row, we lost both games spanning May and both spanning June. And as a consequence, we had to open dreaded box 8. Pandemic has boxes of stuff that you open when you trigger certain conditions, and this one said, open this if you lose 4 games in a row. And that gave us a special set of cards that allows us to... No, it was specifically researched by a team in New Zealand?
I think so.
Something like that, where you've got experimental vaccines, and these increase the panic level of a particular city to discard one of the epidemic cards, which is one of the cards that can make a situation go from bad to worse and from worse to hellacious. So, armed with this new technology, surely we are better equipped to protect the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
The keyboard cat motion here from the previous year.
I assumed, of course, you were trying to blend in with the zombies.
Yeah, I guess
You can't beat them.
Zambi would be rotational like this. Keyboard cat, straight vertical.
Spectacular. Alright, that is mine. No, these are both mine, excuse me. I don't know how to play the game is the problem.
It's my first time
I'm setting
playing
the outbreak. Hello, friends. Hello. Squeaky is hosting you for viewers.
Yo, cool.
Thank you, Squeaky.
Thanks, Squeaky.
Hello, friends.
Hi.
Hello. So we're setting up the map now, as you do at the beginning of any of these particular... Oh my god, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I'm so bad at Twitch.
We've lost SATCOM.
Oh god.
The zombies have taken over the satellite. Let's take it up there.
Now it's time for Zombie Show.
Right? Isn't that how that... Okay, god. Lobos, I need your help.
Do
Hold this camera.
Do something.
No, stop it. Just hold it.
How many streamers does it take to fix it?
Just hopefully just Lobos. See, the problem is that this nut falls out, and then
Paulo, you fell out.
Okay, so then this needs to get wedged back in there. Sorry, we're performing surgery on the table.
Oh, look at that.
There's blood everywhere.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's crashing.
Listen, you should follow along for more drama. What are you doing? Are you trying to clap to bring life back to the stream?
I'm clapping for your hard work.
Oh, thank you.
Quick, Lobo, start screaming in Spanish.
Quick.
Arriba.
Oh my god.
Okay. Or just sit there.
We did it. Okay, good.
Yay!
Okay. Whew. That was harrowing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I should turn the AC down. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good stream.
Yep.
Hello.
Well, I guess we probably have the thing to read.
We do.
Okay.
Are you ready for that?
I think it's pretty clear that I'm not ready for anything. Look at me. I'm a goddamn mess. Who would put me in charge of anything, much less saving the world?
His hair's still
I bet
up.
Polo.
Oh my god.
I bet Polo would put you in charge.
Polo!
You'd have his vote of confidence.
Sao Paulo.
That's the city
Oh.
where we're going.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we all set to...
Yes.
All right. So, do you want to tell them about the Legacy deck real quick? It's been a
so-
few weeks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, I picked a bad time.
The
I'm sorry.
Legacy deck has cards.
Oh, the Legacy deck, basically at the start of every month, you reveal cards from the Legacy deck that tell you what to do, tell you about the new threats you'll be facing, and I don't even know if I'm looking at a camera or not, so I'm... That one? Okay. Yeah, they tell you about new threats you'll be facing, new goodies you get to fight them, that sort of thing. And it's time to read the ones for July. Yay!
I can't wait.
July. A virologist who went missing at a research station in a fated city was on the verge of a breakthrough in Coda. We need her ASAP, as her knowledge is the key to a possible vaccine. Without her, the threat of the fated will become permanent.
Oh my god.
We hate to ask your team, but yeah, I bet you do. Given your level of understanding of the situation, we have no other options. You're going to need to search for her. She was last seen in a research station in a fated city.
So first, you don't fund us until the world goes to absolute shit, and now...
Our game of Pandemic Legacy feels a lot like the other guys, where the cops that know what they're doing.
haven't
actually
shown
don't-
up yet.
They're just, they got other stuff to take care of.
You have some stuff to open.
Oh, good. I love that part of the game.
Yeah, I
A
love
research
part you
city
can't
in a
lose.
fallen city.
Fated city, not
Fated. Oh yeah, fated.
It might be a
city.
metaphorical research station.
Okay.
Because
Well-
the other one went up in flames and is apparently
Right.
still on fire.
Everything is on fire.
Or maybe she is on fire.
nice.
Maybe fire is the cure. Just
Oh, it's
burn everybody.
That would be preferred.
Does anyone want to open K?
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay.
So the game has various ways of revealing different elements of itself. One is the boxes. One is the legacy deck, and another
Is the all
these-
fuck cards.
portfolios of hidden
Well.
cards that you pull off.
Search.
Search. Oh, it's a new action we can take?
It looks that way.
Okay.
Discard one or more cards to advance one search party token along a search track. Only certain cities can be searched. Eligible cities are described on each search card. Whenever an epidemic occurs, advance the target of each search one space. Target ever reaches the cold trail space. Target cannot be found during this game. If
What?
the search party reaches the target of its search, they find it. That looks like a sticker.
Alright. I will put the sticker in here while someone opens D for
So,
us.
wait, just to clarify for anyone that
Yeah.
is coming in the middle of that. That is a brand new mechanic
Yep.
that didn't exist in this game 2
And it
minutes ago.
sucks ass.
It
Yeah, I don't
sucks
know.
really bad. The entire gist of the game is trying to go to these different cities and cure them of disease. Except these ones that are green, that have these biohazard symbols on them now. Those are faded.
Don't go there.
To date, we've been treating those cities as pretty much a lost cause. I'm sorry, I just went to a bad scene. I'm so drunk.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What'd you get for D?
Um,
Oh, that's where you're going. Never mind.
Yeah, I was waiting.
So now they're saying, hey, those places that are basically deadly, go there and send people inside. That's great.
Well, so you now have top secret clearance. Constellation level 12. Open package 5.
That sounds like
But also, I got a rule, set up search tracks. Add a search party token to space 0 of each search track, and add a target token to the space
Don't know what that means.
on the track with a red outline.
Oh,
so
hey, it's the
there's
sticker for
probably
this.
number 8.
Okay.
Can I open box 5?
You can't.
Go for it.
Hey.
Is it a track? Oh my god, sneeze!
So now it's where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
It is.
Hey, look, it's search track markers.
Oh, good.
I opened the sticker.
Oh my god.
On hey, we filled out one of the things in the setup.
Do we get an achievement for that?
No,
Oh.
we just lose faster. I think.
Constellation level 12 clearance.
That's
Sounds
right.
like Rush Hour when they get the other cop and they're like, okay, this is G14 classified. I need you to go do this thing that the other guys will do while we're taking care of it.
Next up, we open 44. Who wants to open 44?
Oh, really?
Okay, go for it. I'll pop these out lower.
It's more search action indicators for each of our individual lists of actions you can take. So
Oh
each
man, we're going on to the back of this
player
card.
has a list of things that they can do, but we also got a blank card filled with more potential things that you can do that we've been filling in over time with new things that you can do as technology evolves.
Has anybody
All
seen
these options of things I can do so overwhelming.
my action cards?
What color are you?
I don't
Blue.
remember.
He's blue.
Blue.
Pawn.
Blue.
Boy pawn, so
Boy
he's
pawn.
blue.
Yeah.
But
Is yes, here they
Ah.
are.
cool. Thank you.
Oh, here's the objectives on a related note.
Oh, excellent. We need those.
Yes.
Oh god, I'm feeling so crooked. It's gonna be that way forever. Until I eat this card.
Yeah, until you rip it up.
And 47 is the last one to open. Is that also on that one? No.
It's not in here.
Alright, let's see.
If you are
Which
in
one?
an
47?
elevated city-
Yes.
Oh, 47. Who's primed and loaded? It's me.
Okay.
What secrets lay under this cardboard?
What is
Time machines!
Time
Oh,
machine.
time ticks on, excuse
Oh.
me. I thought it was time machines. Okay, this is add one of these stickers to each epidemic card. Place them below the intensify instructions.
No.
This is a new thing that
Oh
happens
no!
on the epidemic cards. Epidemic cards are cards that are in the deck of cards that each player will draw from each turn. And as you can sort of see, it makes situations worse. It represents sort of a new twist in how bad the situation is getting. And what we're going to do is to each one of these, we're going to add a new thing which says advance the target of each space, search one space.
Man.
Okay. I will stick those on. Here is that.
Alright, and I will continue drawing from the legacy deck
Oh
because
my
I have
God.
not been told to stop yet.
That is fantastic.
Next up, we have a new objective. Find the virologist in a fated city containing a research station.
Is that a required?
If you
mandatory?
succeed, destroy this objective at the end of the game. It has a star on it. It doesn't say mandatory, but
Mandatory would be written up in the
Yeah.
corner.
So this is a one-time objective. Once we meet it, it will be ripped up.
Interesting.
So once I find the
Virologist.
virologist.
By searching a fated city that has a research
Polologist.
Hmm.
Hello, are you a scientist of some kind?
I'm a scientist.
Hello, that's not what you sound like.
station. There's still a card left that hasn't told me to
Oh
stop.
my god.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's a new character? No, it's
No.
the search for the virologist. Sorry.
Oh!
Okay.
It was
Oh,
folded
it's
like
the
a
search
character.
track?
It's a
Yes,
new board
it's a search
thing.
track.
Huh.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get to put a sticker on the board.
That is fantastic. So you have boxes and you have the card to draw from, but a lot of the things that you pull from are shaped like a card when you first get them, but then they fold out and sometimes they're a new character of some kind. This is brand new. I think we've never seen anything quite like this before. It's a new miniature board that we now need to keep track of.
So the rules on this say if you discard each when you do a search action, each card you discard that's the same color as the city is worth 1 point on the track. If you actually have that city's card, it's 3. If there's a quarantine marker, you get a +1 for the total of the search. So searching a quarantine city, you could discard nothing, I guess, and get 0 and get 1 out of it because it has a.
And how do you succeed?
You meet the red token on the thing that won't stay unfolded. But we start at 0, I presume they start at 6. If it gets to 11, they ran away.
Now, okay. So it sounds like dispatcher is gonna be helpful in this regard. Right?
Would also say the operations specialist simply because I can put a research station in any faded city.
Or here, you know what?
Oh wait, you need to have.
There has to be a research station in it to search it. Yep.
Okay.
What we do?
We're rotating it so if we point the camera at it, we can actually see what it
Cool.
says.
That makes sense.
Why are you
Because
rolling?
because dispatcher could fly there.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to discard a card to build a research station.
Kind of.
Okay. Yeah. So
All right.
interesting.
I still have not been told to stop. So
Amazing!
I will draw something else. It is a. Oh, scratch off this card when you find the virologist.
Oh my god, so that's the objective to this new sub-quest that we've been
That's so
given.
much stuff to scratch off.
That's so great.
Oh, now I have a stop sign, but it says at the end of your first game in July, before selecting your game and upgrades, open the following doors, then draw this card. So, nothing
Okay.
else to do there.
Can I have some of your Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah.
Looks like we've set up the board in pieces. Yay. Place outbreaks, objectives, gear markers. That's it. Oh, now it's time to infect our initial cities.
I can't wait.
We're still shuffling.
In here?
No,
No, or is it
these are
infect?
shuffled.
Yeah, there you
That
go.
one.
I'll shuffle, and then we hand out cards, and then I do.
We got to decide the funded events first,
Oh yeah, right.
but that'll be next.
We have 100 events this game.
Yep.
And we have 3 of these
Extra
cards
ones too, yeah.
that discard epidemic cards without effect. One-time use ever.
They get ripped up when used.
Nope. How many? Oh, do we have 10?
8 total.
8.
With
Okay.
with not counting the 3 experimentals. Those
Right.
went in for free, so
Right.
basically 11.
So let's see. I believe remote treatment we liked. Remove 2 disease cubes. Is that right? I wasn't sure if that was. Okay, borrow time.
Yeah.
Quiet night.
Yeah.
No-brainers.
Wait, we
Yeah, another
can
exchange
pick
copies.
8 of these? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Flexible aid package.
Tell him he's gonna be so happy I'm not sitting in the spot this time.
Come here.
It's a polo.
It's Polo.
Quarantine marker on any 2 cities on the board.
That's not for
I
you.
like it.
There's the player swap one.
Maybe. We'll
We
see.
used that one that last time, right?
We did.
But I think we also lost.
Yeah. It wasn't enough.
Alas.
So,
Keep it in the maybe pile at least.
okay, so maybe. Remove any 1 card in the infection discard pile from the game.
Maybe.
Look, he
Maybe.
is.
Airlift. Move any 1 pawn to any city, including rioting, collapsing, fallen cities.
That starts to sound better than it usually does, at least in the maybe pile.
Okay. Government grant, add 1 research station to any city, no city card needed. But you cannot do this on rioting, collapsing, or fallen cities.
That's
Sounds pretty good.
still maybe.
Okay. There's a lot of maybes.
Yeah.
Add 1 military base to any city.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
So we still only need. We need. How many objectives? 1 and then 2 optional.
Oh, it tells us for July, right?
July.
Or 3, so.
The mandatory and 2 optionals.
I'm really inclined to do the sub one if we can, because I feel like things are only gonna get worse.
Yeah, we need that virologist.
Yeah. And then the last one was draw, look at, and rearrange the top 6 cards of the infection deck.
That should go in the certain pile, I
Yeah,
think.
that was really good.
Okay.
I think we've only not used that one because we've had so few choices.
Okay. So we have 3 more to choose from.
I definitely like remote
I like
treatment.
remote treatment.
A lot.
2
Enough,
cubes from anywhere.
enough to move it up for sure.
Okay. So 2 more now. Player swap. Remove any 1 card from the infection pile.
I like
Um,
airlift a lot for this.
Airlift. Add a research station at a military base.
One of those, I would say.
Airlift in the research station? Cool.
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
Right.
Oh, we should place our starting buildings on the map.
Anybody want Sour Patch Kids?
We have a few of them now. Starting building here.
Here's unused right there.
There. Starting building here.
Start these all
Building here. Alright. Cool.
Okay.
There's so
We've
many.
chosen those, but before we... Well, we can do it at the same time, so I'll draw the first of these unless someone else wants the honors.
It's all you.
Alright.
Go for it.
Heading 3,
where's
Baghdad, Zambies.
Zambies.
Oh, I can't open the bag. We're not gonna place it.
Oh, good.
The world was saved.
Hmm? Doesn't matter what we are. I'm gonna give you blue because that's closer. I'll take red since red's all over here.
I've always been.
Kirby, I'll give you
I guess
these.
you can be
This bag is
Zambies.
obvious, but I can't open.
Okay.
Polo is adorable.
Or I could.
Thank you.
Polo.
Oh,
Wow.
Or is it Polo Z now? Oops.
It's
You look very concerned when
Fox
you added
Polo
the Z to
Z?
his
well,
name.
it's 2016, so of course
Okay,
I've
cool.
renamed. Is it? No, it's not.
Oh.
It's
Because
just Pelosi, right?
I did
Yes, it is,
Polo
okay.
Z. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't see it on my phone. I don't. You can't do Frank or Facey on your phone.
Yeah, that one I left. The
Next up, Buenos Aires.
Buenos
3
Aires.
yellows. Yellows.
There.
Okay.
Good.
Next up for 3 will be San Fran.
San Francisco.
Blues.
Oh, here, these are for you.
Thank you.
Blues.
I'm honored.
Okay. Next up for 2, Sao Paulo.
Oh.
When Lobo started opening the bag
Uh-oh.
of blues, I was like, no, those are mine. And I'm like, get these away from me.
Taipei for
Please
2.
don't be. They're cute.
Type for 2. Okay. At least these are all right next to
And Los Angeles for 2.
Los Angeles.
I feel like everything in the US is supposed to be blue. It's upsetting.
Pre-ordered. So we are setting up the game now. This is how you start it. You put these disease cubes on the board. You start out with a certain infection area. Whenever a city reaches 3 disease cubes, if it gets one more on it, it explodes and spreads to every connected city. And that explosion, which is called outbreaks, also you increase the amount of outbreaks that have happened during a game. If enough outbreaks happen, then you lose the game. And they can happen very quickly if there's a nasty situation. You can cure disease cubes, but you have to go there to do it or have a special card or 2 that might do it. And what you want to do is find cures for the diseases by discarding a certain number of cards, all of the same color, at a research station. So if we wanted to cure blue, we have to... I think the base is, what, 5 cards? Well, we've...
Yes.
Over the course of the game, we've made blue a lot easier to cure. So now I think it only takes 4 cards, and we don't have to be at a research station, and it doesn't take a player action. So
Then you have to be the player's turn to get 4 on someone else's turn. Oh, it's fixed.
yeah,
Yep.
it just auto cures. So there's things to do that to make it easier. But yeah,
And we got 1 blue in Atlanta.
1 blue in Atlanta.
And 1 red in Shanghai. And the last one, 1 red in Ho Chi Minh City. Okay. We selected our events already, so the next step is passing out the player cards before putting in the
sure.
epidemics.
I've been shuffling a little while. Let me get another good shuff.
Oh, where are the epidemics?
The what? Oh. Did I put them in here? I don't think I put them in here.
Oh, we don't have any epidemics this game.
Oh,
Oh, good. Oh, there. I'm sitting on them or something.
stand a chance now.
I put them under my butt. Okay. Player cards. Is it 2?
2.
Nope. That's for field E.
Yeah.
I got. Oh, my wrists are
All
so
right.
Manila and Chicago.
Pagoda and Beijing.
Atlanta and Tehran.
Lagos and Seoul.
So, interesting point of order. The search action is something that you actually have to take in a fated city
With
or
a research station. That doesn't exist at the moment.
Yeah, it doesn't exist at the moment.
Right.
And it's actually weirdly a good thing that we have faded cities that are outside of the main cluster because otherwise they'd all be rioting.
Mm-hmm. Like these.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
That
just
is
take that.
true.
What a fucking mess.
Because of
Well-
course, if a city is rioting, you can't build new research stations.
Interesting point. It might be worthwhile to consider building it in one of these. Well, the roadblocks make it difficult, though. We were a little too effective at roadblocking.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
You can't.
I think what we're probably going to need to do is travel to Cairo, hike to Algiers, and build something there.
I think we lost a sticker here, didn't we? It's hard to imagine
There's
that's
a sticker right. Oh,
Which sticker?
a faded sticker. I think it may have
Oh,
slipped off
yeah.
the board.
It's definitely faded.
I can't imagine that it's not.
Not before, but
Thankfully, we have 800 stickers.
we might need them, but
We might need them,
we'll,
but-
we'll give it a new one
Yeah.
so that it can stay correct. Good start. Stuck it to my arm by accident. Alright, stay on this time. It's resisting my efforts to stay on again.
We do it.
Anyway, so what I was saying was, if we did manage to put it in one of the Snickers-colored cities, we don't have other uses for those cards, unlike blue, red, and yellow, which also need to go towards a cure.
Right.
Right.
I see.
That's the reason it might be worth it, but there aren't a lot of easy ways into Snickers territory now that we shut off the...
I think traveling to Cairo via military base is probably going to be our best bet.
Cairo's
Really?
too unhappy to make a research station in there.
No, but you can walk from there to wait. Do you have to do something special to exit it?
I don't think... No, not to exit it.
No, not to exit it. So that's good.
Yeah. The only issue with that is zombies can still appear there, and then you're in front of me.
They can, which is why maybe we should try to do this with some immediacy.
Yeah, it's definitely something we should figure out is whether we want to do it in a safer blue or red city, or do it in a Snickers city where the cards are at least all for that purpose.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what comes up in our cards. Because if we get like Hong Kong or Bangkok, I feel like we should just go for.
I will say this though, it doesn't say it has to all be in the same city. We can build research stations in a blue and a red faded city and
Chuck both of them.
chuck whatever you've got at it, or heck, even the operations specialist could.
Oh, this search works for multiple stations.
Yeah, as long as you meet the conditions of it's a faded city and has a research station, you can
Advance
search.
1 space for each card you discard, matching the color of the city. Advance 3 spaces if you discard the card matching your city. And then you succeed how?
This meets this.
You have to land it on 6.
Yes,
So if you-
or further if it advances as we draw epidemics. Right now it's 6.
Okay. If you overshoot 6, does it just land on 6?
You're fine. Yeah, overshooting's not an issue.
All right.
You really found them.
You found them too much.
They ran away. They got scared. Thought you were zombies.
Okay.
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 So that said,
Yes.
choose the characters.
So we need to pick which characters we're going to play as.
Yep. So interestingly, the soldier doesn't care about faded guys in his city, which means he would be really good at doing any searches in Snickers territory.
That's true.
Operations specialist would be good at putting research stations wherever the heck we want.
Yes.
We still want to research cures one day, so there's the crime test.
Yep.
Quarantine specialist is always awesome. The colonel.
Colonel.
The medic, he's useful. Haven't seen him in a while, but nice. The general can quarantine adjacent stuff because she has a military thingy.
Generalist, okay.
Yeah, generalist.
I thought there was a new...
No.
Military
The
general.
dispatcher,
Got it.
whose usefulness is always
Proven.
known, but has 2 scars, which is a little sad.
Oh, I forgot he's got 2
Yes.
stars.
You got fucked up.
Yeah.
But not that much, right? What did he get?
Well, he dies and he gets another one.
Yeah,
oh,
that's the
he
thing.
panicked and he lost a foot. Big deal.
And then there's the researcher who we've kind of neglected and over again, and will probably continue to. Although I think we used her last time, didn't we?
I want to say yes. I mean, there's a record of it on the back. So.
Yeah, late
Yeah.
June. That was the only time we'd ever used
That
her.
was we swapped her in to
Yeah, we
cure.
swapped her in to cure something.
That
That's
was it.
how that happened. Okay.
Good job, lady.
I
All right.
would like to be the quarantine or scientist.
Quarantine helps with searching, so I'm definitely in favor of that.
Do it.
Quarantine.
Mhm.
feel like probably gonna
I'm
need.
friends with Herbert.
That's the medic.
Perfect.
Feel like we're still gonna need research stations on command. There's only one character who does that. Operations specialist.
Mhm.
No objections? Alright.
No.
Alright. And then we have 2 characters left to pick. The dispatcher has been your traditional.
I'll probably take them. Family members with generalist, if that matters.
Yeah.
Operations specialist is with Herbert West. That doesn't do us any good right now, probably.
I'm thinking of taking the soldier.
We would be able to search. Only concern.
Granted, I don't have any black cards to start.
Yeah, but he'll probably draw into some. The only concern I have of our current makeup is we have absolutely 0 research help other than the dispatcher's usual game.
And he might die.
That's true. You may one day die.
If you die, do you bring in another player, or is it just...
No, you switch to
I think for that game you switch to a
a
civilian.
civilian for the rest of it. Yeah.
Civilians
Civilian.
are terrible.
Okay.
We basically have no special abilities.
Good. That makes it easier to play.
Yes, that's true. I will then play.
One thing we should note is we
Generalist
can
is kind of
I was thinking that. Yeah.
we can warp around between research stations. Once the operations specialist makes a research station here, it would be at least possible to get to any other research station, warp to it, search, then warp out. Because it only makes sense to search once each turn anyway, because you discard all your cards that are relevant in that one action.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we may not need the soldier as long as everyone understands don't end in the research station in crazy town.
I think I'm going to go with the generalist.
Okay. Cool.
Who, as you'll recollect, is a veteran, which means she can also use the military shuttle flight action, and she can apply local pressure. If you're in a military base, you may quarantine an adjacent city with quarantine action.
Nice.
She's also inexplicably family members with Jeremy Dispatch. You start your turn in the same city as a family member, gain 1 extra.
Why isn't her last name Dispatch?
Because Jeremy got married.
That's right.
Alright? To his job.
I will continue with readings.
What's the job's first name, then?
The
Oh, okay.
The
Makes
job.
sense.
Next up is select characters and starting location, so we just need our starting location.
Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo does seem to need some help. Alright, and then we pick, I think, who's going to go, or we figure out who's going first.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, our game-winning bonus.
Game-winning bonus.
Yeah, we don't get.
I remember those.
I couldn't find the card, though. Not that
Oh.
it matters. It's
We
not-
had some of those last year.
We got
It's a new year.
Mickey.
Pink.
That's me.
That's you. You're going first.
Sweet.
Alright.
What the fuck should I do? I'm gonna get rid of yellow cubes? What's the point of this game?
Well,
No one knows.
well, working on cubes wouldn't be a bad idea.
Where would we like a quarantine? San Francisco?
Yeah, I like San Francisco for a point.
I feel like we can clean this up
Mm-hmm.
real quick. Although it's time that we spend cleaning that up is time that we don't spend racing towards finding the neurologist.
Should I just do those 2 or go here?
Oh, you should totally go there and remove a cube.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I like it.
Alrighty.
Great work.
First I take these.
Mm-hmm.
That is Istanbul, and this is
It's got that thing!
induced pluripotent stem cells. This card can be used as a city card of any color when finding a cure.
That's
Oh.
nuts! I
That
can't believe we
is
drew one of
great.
those.
Nice.
Yay!
So, can I show the string real
Yes.
quick?
Someone
So-
put that sticker upside down. It should be
Nice.
where the flag is obviously the top.
So, as
And
part
Hong Kong.
as one of the game-winning upgrades, you can get stickers that you can put on your city
Okay.
cards to give them additional characteristics. And we just drew one, and that's great. It makes
Yeah.
this card way more useful.
Well, yeah, because
Well, yeah,
we cannot cure black.
stickers.
So you cannot cure Snickers.
The 4 diseases are, of course, named after candy bars. There's
We started playing around Halloween.
Snickers, Kit Kats,
What'd you get?
Butterfingers, and Nestle Crunch.
Miami.
It's not my. It's Miami, not your Emmy.
Nestle Crunch.
And Kinshasa.
Okay.
Alright. Yellow's busy.
Stickers.
These go over here.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. Oh, they're all cured. We win.
Oh, we did it.
All
Great
right.
work.
Indeed. Well.
Well,
Okay then.
you figure it out.
Yeah, I'm figuring it out.
I'm done.
Bye. Well, I was gonna say, I mean, normally a research station in Hong Kong wouldn't be a great idea because we've got one that's like right next to it, but the one right next to it's not in a faded. Oh, it's not in a faded city, and we have the Hong Kong card.
Yes.
I also have a red card. You have a red card.
Yes.
We could make some serious progress really quickly towards finding the scientist if we
Yeah.
just blitz it.
Yep.
So,
If you can get one there this turn, I can.
I think I can do that. Alright, first up, teleport. The operations specialist is awesome because if he's in a city with either type of building, he can just warp to any city he wants.
What is an eligible city?
Faded city with a research station.
Oh, okay.
Which we're about to build.
1 action,
And then
2 actions,
taking this action automatically moves it up one.
at least 1, depending on how many cards of that color you discard. If they're the matching city as well, which you have Hong Kong.
That goes
Or
3.
more cards. Okay.
The city itself is 3. However, first I'm going to quarantine Hong Kong so that it gets a +1 to all searches. That's 3 of my actions. My last action, I will search and discard Manila to advance 2,
Nice. And we have to get it.
just to 6.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
This should be pretty quick, especially if the quarantine marker holds up.
Yep.
That's my whole turn, so I will start drawing stuffs.
Okay.
Remote treatment. And Montreal. I've got
These are some
two,
good draws.
got 2 blue.
Oh, I just realized. Wait.
What?
You traded me Manila? I missed that.
Oh no, I meant to discard.
Oh!
You were suspiciously close to the discard.
shot.
I was like, we're gonna have it next turn.
Sorry.
I just found this card. Let's use it.
Which actually, as soon as she does her search action in Hong Kong, we'll have found it if she hasn't moved any.
Oh, great.
Since then, because it'll be 4 points, 3 for the.
And we get to
correct-
scratch that off.
Yay, I love to scratch.
All right.
Might have thrown our quarter away.
No, it's in here.
Losing.
Lagos gets a cube.
Man, yellow's getting hit.
I have Lagos, so that becomes a problem.
And Seoul.
I have Seal. Well, I'm gonna throw it away. So.
Are you? I'm not gonna do it.
Your turn.
Okay.
But the
So-
question actually is about throwing it away. She can finish it on her turn right now without any help from anyone else, even. Because she'll get 4. Yeah, you'll get,
Oh,
you'll get
4,
4 points
'cause
for
the
discarding
quarantine
Hong
bonus.
Kong with the quarantine bonus.
Hold on.
Okay.
Unless
I'll
it gets
put-
pushed back. Don't push it back.
If it gets pushed back, he can fix it on his turn. I mean, it's gonna happen pretty quick if we're at the rate
What
we're
is your red
shooting
card?
it.
Seoul.
You should give me skill.
Oh, okay. To start.
Yeah.
Curran. So I have 5 actions because we're family members. This is actually really cool because I can just like teleport back to you at the end of a round and get extra action a bunch. Although that's an action taken every turn, but
It's a good way to store an action if you have nothing better to do.
1.
Wait.
You're in the same city, but you're not in Seoul.
Oh, my bad.
What is your yellow card?
Lagos.
Lagos.
You should give me,
Lavos.
give me both of them. With what's happened in this game, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a goddamn Lavos sticker. Just stick in the middle. Oh, there. Oh, you got some Jaegers now. Just deploy them right out there. Big bombs. Big bombs. Big bombs. Old memes.
God.
I can just do some cleanup. I can go clear Los Angeles.
No, give me the cards.
Yeah, start knocking on Red's door.
I guess. What happens if I pull 2 red cards after this?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Your other actions.
Huh?
What? Your other actions. Is
Oh,
what you're trying to figure out.
Well, he was saying both of you are equally close to red right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to give you my card and then be like, oh, whoops, now I pulled 2 red cards after this.
Yeah, that's true.
If there's somebody with an advantage, then
That is absolutely fair.
I can do that anytime.
Cleanup's not a bad thing. Then we got plenty of yellow that's looking a little spooky.
Okay, I'm gonna, since I can get around a little easier, roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, double sorry. Okay. Alright.
Stable.
Alright.
All right.
I got Baghdad.
It gets a Zambi.
Oh, that's right.
Nope.
And
No,
it's a 3. But,
No, it's the wrong. Oh
It's a
no!
black-
no, I wasn't. That's not the wrong one, but it doesn't get one because
It's
it's
that
already.
mechanic that I forgot about.
wow. Yeah, okay. And
You can understand my
Kinshasa.
mistake.
Yes. We've all made that mistake, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Other colored cards from that deck.
Okay, we'll infect here. New York gets 1.
Okay.
Get a rope.
And Washington. Oh, blue. And that's it.
Okay. I get 6 actions.
Wait, did you start with your buddy?
No, I get 5 actions.
Oh.
Thanks.
He has a good start on yellow,
Truth.
but I don't know if there's any way to use that on your turn. Not like you could move him.
I'm gonna remove 1. Fly here. That's 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, buddies again. Yay.
Ah.
Family
yes.
members.
High 5.
Riyadh.
Gets a Zambi.
So the reason that we're adding the zombie there is that this is a Snickers colored player city, and there's a new rule that says if you do that, then you just airlift a zombie.
Stupid zombies.
Epidemic!
Gonna push it back, but
Man.
Interesting.
So whenever you draw an epidemic, you do 4 things now. One is you increase the infection rate marker in 1 space. That affects how many cards we draw when we infect. Or excuse me, when we do the other thing. 2, infect. Draw the bottom card from the infection deck. Put 3 cubes on that city. Discard that card.
Istanbul.
Istanbul gets 3 Zambles.
We already had one.
That means
Outbreak.
Oh, God. 2 outbreaks.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Oh my
Baghdad
God.
too.
So
Good start.
whenever something overflows 3 cubes or Zombo comms, it sends 1 to every outlying city.
Is that
and
guaranteed?
if that one already had 3, then that one also explodes.
So that's 3 there. So move us up 1 on the outbreak.
There's also a track over here on the side of the board for number of outbreaks. If you hit the max on that, you lose the game.
Okay, and then we'll handle the outbreak here. Roadblocks actually helped a little bit.
Thank goodness.
So that means this goes up 3 times now?
No, it's not for
Oh.
outbreaks, I don't think. Is it?
Oh,
If
just
there
for
is a...
Epidemic card, right?
Oh, that's a quarantine, excuse me.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense that it would go.
When an
for
epidemic
red
occurs,
cards.
advance the target of each 1 space.
I should have used my red card.
That's okay, you can use it on your next turn. Yep. Alright.
I'm making up bad rules.
Oh,
This
there
one
was
does.
2 outbreaks, so we needed Advanced Panic too. Istanbul
shit.
actually hadn't panicked up until this point. Surrounded by zombies for months, they...
Impressive.
How respectable.
Very cool-minded.
And Baghdad was only a 1.
So another mechanic is, if you can sort of see over here, this gauge of panic level. If a city outbreaks, then it gets panicky. It can go from normal to unstable, which is no problem. But then it can go to rioting. That's a problem. That can affect what kind of buildings get built there, and the travel rules for going in and out. gets much worse. It gets to collapsing, and then to fallen. It's bad stuff. This is represented by these little stickers that you actually put on the board next to the city. And a legacy has so many things that affect what happens later on in the game. They represent that by permanently changing the kinds of things that you're playing with. We're unlocking new stuff, and we're affecting the board, but you can destroy stuff too. If you wind up losing something, or something just isn't relevant anymore, it tells you, tear up that asset and throw it away.
If a player dies, do you rip it up?
I believe so.
Destroy
You
it?
rip up the player.
Put those Krav Maga classes to use. Anyway, that was.
We've all been faking.
Tiger Grass teaches me how to rip people in half.
So is that your second card?
That was my second card.
Okay.
My first one was Riyadh.
Cool.
So we just infected. Now we intensify.
Fuck.
Shuffle the cards in the infection card discard pile, and then put them on top of the infection deck.
We are gonna lose the game.
Which means any
pretty
of these
BP.
cities that we've infected previously is going to get infected again next time.
We don't have any threes that we can affect with remote treatment, so I'm just going to sit on it, I think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine.
I don't think that.
Because we can't Zambi City, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I might need to
Yeah, I
divert
think-
over to doing roadblocks.
I think we're honestly in as good a position for an epidemic as we possibly could have been.
We got unlucky on the card draw plus that rule.
You're right, I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
really.
We fucked up bad. We're gonna die. And then the last thing is the new rule of time ticks on, advance the target of each search one space, which we have already done. It's interesting that it says each search.
Yeah.
Well, I assume there's going to be other searches later.
I was listening to a
It's like there's
podcast
4 of these.
that, for a couple of people that had played up to exactly the same spot that we had gotten to. And it was really relieving to hear people making the same kind of mistakes that we made over the past few episodes. But in particular, they reminded me of something that I had completely forgotten about, which is that you mark where Ground Zero was.
Yeah, Moscow.
Where, yeah.
Oh, right.
Where
Yeah.
Patient Zero erupted
Oh.
the zombie outbreak, which makes me wonder if we're going to have to search for the zombie cure back where it started or something. Or maybe there's a zombie queen that we have to go in and for AIDS.
Mary.
Yeah. And it gets to that point where they forgot that they put moral choices on the back of the box. So they added one at the very end where it's like, oh, you can
I
kill
feel
the
like
last bad guy.
we actually have made some moral choices though. Like we've roadblocked cities in and just said, "Hey, you're gonna burn." Sorry.
Absolutely no.
You're trapped with
Clear on,
fire
sorry.
and zombies. Please.
I mean, that was the other thing that really struck me. I think that we've had an amazing time with this, but we've been playing it very strictly as a game. But if you take this as a narrative, this is an incredibly dire situation that we're looking at. Like, the entirety of this part of the world is fucked
On
for the rest-
fire.
for the rest of the Earth's existence. There's no coming back from this. It is just terrible. And it's remarkable to think about, like, what is the state of the world like that? And what is that going to be reflected?
These assholes are sunbathing over.
They are. It's not a good time.
Oh, you have some cards to draw.
I do. I'm going to draw 2 cards
Please.
and infect some cities. Here we go.
What do you got?
That's
Baghdad.
Oh,
That's not
hell.
good.
Well, that's another outbreak or 2.
2.
Oh my
We
god.
did such a good job.
Also, we didn't move that one up the second time.
We didn't. So this goes
Go ahead and put it at 3, and then we'll move it to 4 in a moment. So the outbreak saves us again. Alright, so actually those 2 are it for the outbreak, because this one will outbreak again. And this one will. Frick. Actually, I think we just lost. But I'll get to that. Let's put it back to 3. I want to do these one at a time, because
Okay,
we're
okay.
at 4 outbreaks now. I think.
Okay.
So this one's outbreaking next. It sent one here. It sent one
Can't believe
here.
you.
It sent one here, which is another outbreak. Put us at 5.
I was just so excited. I'm sorry.
Go ahead and put us at 5, because this is outbreaking now.
5.
Yep. That puts one here, and that puts one here, which is our 6th outbreak.
Oh my god.
But these can't outbreak again.
No, this one hadn't outbreak yet. It went this one, this one, this one, this one.
Yeah.
So this none of them hit twice. We started with Baghdad. It caused this one. They together caused this one, and then this one caused this one.
Yes.
This
So we're
one-
at 6.
that was-
That did not outbreak. That's the only one in the
Yeah.
sequence that didn't.
Yeah.
It's just filled.
Right.
And now I need to do some panic stickers. Excuse me.
Oh my god.
My god.
Don't do it. Don't let them know how bad I have it streaming.
That goes to 2. This will go to 4, it looks like.
Well,
4 is collapsing.
It sure is. New priority, find the virologist, forget all of
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't think we can
Just
witness
do that.
I
And
think
then-
you're right.
I mean, we can use one of. Yeah.
4. Riata actually hadn't panicked until now. They were only
Jesus.
unstable.
They were champs.
Panic.
Rioting? That's a problem.
That was horrendous luck.
That was.
Who shuffled this deck?
It was Herbie.
Herbie.
Oh
It
my
was! You
God.
totally did.
I remember that
Oh,
now.
heck. What the Herbie?
We have video footage. Polo, who shuffled the deck?
And then
You're a dog! You can't talk!
That's.
Oh, that's what I like most about you. That's not true, it's your cute face.
all right, you have another card to draw.
Yeah, I do. Get ready.
Yeah.
Miami!
Well,
That's fine. Holy crap, you guys.
Well,
I strongly recommend a quarantine of which other city was in there?
Istermore. That's not here.
Yeah, I think that was it. I hope it was.
Well,
That's not a quarantine though.
that
That's a
is
roadblock.
not according.
That's one action.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait.
Nope.
That
Which
can't
one
be
is
here.
here?
Yeah.
Damn it.
You can still move 4 by using that though. So definitely do it.
Yeah.
All right.
So close. If someone hadn't caused the end of the world.
Polo! You did it!
All right. 2 draws from that.
And we got Tokyo.
Okay.
And an airlift. Which is good.
Which is the airlift?
Move someone to any other
Any
city.
one pawn to any city, include rioting, collapsing, and fallen cities.
Out you go.
Get permission first.
Yeah. Your parents. Bonus areas.
Bonus.
That's not so
Oh,
bad.
Kinshasa.
Okay.
Also not so bad.
Yeah.
Jesus. Zombies.
God isn't here anymore.
No.
Alright.
Oh, sweet.
Alright.
Dude, Stark Cup.
Well, I can do nothing to advance the search if I stay there. However, time for some shenanigans. Screw waiting for your turn. That might be too late.
Okay.
Warp to Essen, build a research station, catch a blue card at it.
Oh my god.
We have found the virologist.
Alright. There you go.
Oh man, I gotta
Okay.
pee, but I want to see what is under all that scratch off
Do
stuff.
you scratch that off immediately?
Immediately. Scratch it off when you find
Right.
the
Alright,
virologist.
let's
Now.
can we show the camera really quick
Yeah, go
what's
ahead.
going on here? So we've got this objective marker that's literally got scratch off surface all across this. And we just completed the objective. So it says scratch off this card when you find the virologist. So it doesn't say at the end of the game. So I
Yeah.
have to assume that means
Yeah.
get going.
Also, get to destroy
At the end of
this
the
at the end of the game.
Yes.
Oh.
This happens right now. I'm gonna scratch it off.
Do it.
Holy crap, there's a lot of text on here.
I hope it's a nuke from orbit card.
Hello, what's it gonna say?
I am a dog.
It's just a picture of a dog.
Why? Or it's bees underneath the scratch off.
Amazing. Oh man.
That's a lot of words.
It is.
There's better be some good words.
I don't think. Well, they might be.
I've done work on Coda and can start with some limited treatment, but we're going to need an immunologist to fully develop and administer the vaccine. By the way, you should stop taking the antiviral meds they've been giving you. I looked at them and they're placebos. We now have the gene sequence of Coda.
Oh boy.
Okay.
and that's it.
That means that we can do something about it someday.
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 But we're probably gonna lose this game.
You want to take care of the shavings? I don't want to have them all
Sure.
over everything.
Eat them. I double dog
Here.
dare you.
No, that'll work.
I can't believe he ate them all.
um,
Okay, well,
We met an objective. Yay for that. Give me the bag real quick. I need to shave these in too. Alright, show it to them.
I can.
Hi, Polo. It's not food, I promise.
um,
One moment. Okay.
but that's one
it's working, Jared.
objective.
Hi, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hello.
So now all we need to do is discover a cure and eradicate blue. No,
It's
just
work,
discover the
there.
cures.
I'm sorry, I completely said your name incorrectly. I'm just so excited.
It's working.
Well, then.
Well, it's been a pleasure working with you.
Indeed.
Can we quarantine spam?
I can actually. If I get there, I can quarantine there and there and there and there. So let's
And then
make it my turn.
start your turn there and take a scar.
Let's while Diana's in the restroom, let's just pretend it's my turn.
You can just have her actions.
I'm checking something that's bugging me. I think one of our roadblocks went away too.
What?
Sticker death, because there's not one here, and that would be a really logical thing. And we're
Oh,
yeah,
you're
and there's
right.
11 on the board when there should be 12. We'll have to do a search for it later. It's got to be in the box somewhere, probably.
No, I mean the board's been out the entire time.
Oh, okay, then it's over there probably.
Maybe.
Damn roadblock.
Yeah, the stickers aren't
Might be.
quite sticky, as it turned out.
Hmm.
I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, there's definitely one missing. I remember blue had been sealed off completely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Red was the one that wasn't.
Well, good catch, but I will fix it.
Yeah, we don't have to fix it right now.
Yes, we do.
Oh, all right.
But you figure out what you want to do in your turn.
yeah.
I'll fix it.
No. Let's see. So, well, there is a roadblock there, so I can't just walk over. So I'm gonna have to do a research warp. I will research warp to. Actually, Atlanta's not looking terribly bad. I'll do Sapolo because I'll clean up some stuff there. Probably is my next objective. If we're going to continue on the assumption we can still win after the
I
disasters.
think that we have to at least give it a try.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
'Cause we should. All right. Well, that was my 4 actions. So
What did I miss? He's cutting something.
I'm
Making a
scrapping
replacement.
together a sticker that we think that we lost.
yeah,
I
because
see.
there's a missing roadblock.
Oh.
Chennai. Okay, gets 1 Zambi. Borrowed time.
Nice.
Neat. We weren't already doomed. Okay. 2 from here.
Oh, please carry on.
That
Okay.
was a very big roadblock.
Listen,
Los Angeles.
Germany deserves it.
Okay, we're on.
Los Angeles.
Yep, that's 1 yeller.
What?
And Washington, 1 blue.
So where are we at with cures?
Well, I have 1 blue
I
and
have 2
black.
yellows.
I have 2 of whatever.
2 of any of those 3 colors.
I have 1 of each.
I have 2 yellows.
This is quite a spread.
Yeah.
Why did you shuffle so well and so poorly?
Okay.
It's Bobo's turn.
Well, I feel like we need to get things quarantined, but can I do this?
If we actually make it to my next turn, I can start road blocking these crap in, and that might be the way to salvage it, but there's so much to roadblock now.
Can you? What do you have?
So let's see. I can't get to Madrid. Ugh.
We don't have any other military bases. That kind of sucks.
I can't do military travel anyways.
Yeah, I've been busy.
you have Kinshasa?
I do. I mean, I can do cleanup. But I can't fly into there, right? I have Lagos, so I can fly there.
Yeah.
And I have 5 actions, so I could do like 1, cure, 3, cure.
How do you get past a roadblock?
You have to discard a card of the same color of the city you're trying to move into or out of. One of the two.
So to get from there to there, you have to discard 2. Because you have to discard a card in order to get into it just because it's collapsing.
Yeah, color of the city you're entering has to be discarded.
We should make another military base.
Yeah, I kind of wish we already had one. Because otherwise, if we had one, I could go there and work there and quarantine all of this on account of my mutant powers.
Yeah. Well, I can definitely build another one soon, but not yet.
Not soon enough.
How about, does anybody? I can like clean up these 2 and then fly somebody somewhere, or
So another thing that we haven't really dealt with a whole lot yet is gear. If
Oh,
you're
that's
at
right.
a research station, you can get medical equipment like a field hospital. Or no, these are
right.
different things. Wait,
Some are
no, they
for-
are.
some
Like
are
you
for
add them to a
military
card that you
bases.
have, right?
Yep.
Okay. So the medical stuff is field hospital. Discard this to add a research station to your city, regardless of panic level for this turn only. It cannot be made permanent. Hazmat suit. Discard this card. When starting your turn in a city containing faded figures, you don't have to take a scar. And then the military equipment includes grenade belt. Discards to remove 1 faded from the city that you're in. And drone escort. Discard this card when you drive ferry into a collapsing or fallen city. You do not need to spend any additional cards. Which is especially useful for going into fallen cities, because ordinarily you'd have to discard 2.
Yeah.
So those aren't especially useful at the moment,
They're good to think about.
but there's stuff for us to remember.
What do people have any very specific plans that they want to try and do? I feel like quarantining is good, but I don't know how we can get in there easily.
Yeah.
I'm gonna warp in and start dropping roadblocks and quarantines, but that can't really be assisted during your turn.
Anything you have planned?
I would love to be able to get in there and quarantine, but I have no real way to do it. I could go from Essen to St. Petersburg to Moscow, but that's going to take a long time.
It is.
Would a military base in Atlanta be worthwhile, or do we want it to be away
Maybe.
I can bring you to Khartoum. No, I can't shuttle you there. I can take you to Lagos.
There's not really a whole lot better stuff that I could do from there if I can't get up into. I only have 1 black card, so I can't cross that roadblock. The world is
Seems like
so-
this is a good side to get into, I guess. Get in from.
Maybe, but remember that this is collapsing, which means you have to discard cards to get into it.
Yep. Well, poop. I'm just gonna clean up some yellow, I suppose. Unless there's anything more dire we think we should do.
Everything is dire. But, yeah.
Most of the dyers in a place we can't get to.
I know. I don't have any way to like YOLO giving a cure, helping place
Okay.
quarantine markers or anything.
So actually,
Okay.
selfishly, it would be really useful if you got me to a research station for the start of my turn.
Okay.
It's easy enough.
Easy.
That's 2 moves out of 4.
One, two,
Yeah.
3. Okay.
It's time for Dakota McCready to start earning her keep.
I will fly. 1, 2,
Okay.
and then I'll do 3 and 4. Oh, I have 5.
Would you,
5.
instead of doing that, move back and give me an extra action on my turn?
Yes.
Thank you. Family members.
All right. Let's see. Madrid.
Madrid.
Okay.
LA.
LA.
That's 3 of these.
3.
No, don't put
No,
one.
no, stop. Not that one.
Right. The mechanics of the game.
Alright. Just 2 of these still. Shanghai. Okay. Ho Chi Minh. Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
Snoo Snoo says keep Canada alive, please. Canada's in great shape.
Yeah.
There's only one city in Canada that can be effed up.
Are you gonna want my yellow card, or is it something I can do with as I please?
Depends on what you want to do with it.
Like,
It's pretty much empty.
Conan the Barbarian briefly joins
actually,
us.
I'll hang on to my yellow card. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna raid the shelf at this Sao Paulo hospital.
Don't take the dog treats.
Not that one. I want a hazmat suit. Hazmat. I'm gonna put that on Beijing, I think.
Alright.
Herbie can see what I'm doing.
He's going in, boys.
And then I'm gonna fly to Essen. That's 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna quarantine where I'm at.
Want to quarantine 2 more places?
Sure.
You have the adjacency thing, right?
I do.
Because Baghdad would be awesome to
No,
hit.
wait, hang on.
Oh, wait.
Raid is get an item as one action, right?
Mhm.
That's-
Yep.
Let's consult the action card. Equip. Equip is the name of the thing.
Yeah.
So equip is an action. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have one more action just on my own.
Yeah, you could hit all 3 of the remaining 3s.
No, wait. Equip. 2, 3, 4, 5. Quarantine here is
Oh,
6.
okay, so you can hit 2 of them.
I can hit 2 more.
I would say leave this one out because its card never came
I
up.
don't think it's
That's
card.
definitely not the one that
Okay.
is going to cause
You're
it.
going to discard
But-
your special
Yeah,
funded
borrowed
event.
time. Get those 2 quarantined.
Yeah, just hopefully we don't pull it from here.
Of course, that's going to happen immediately.
Well, even if we do, quarantine markers don't go away if they're at 3 either. From drawing from the player.
Oh wait, they don't outbreak from this,
yeah,
right?
they
oh yeah,
they're
okay.
completely unaffected if they have 3 zombies. on
Okay,
them.
that's right. Okay, good.
All right.
So we actually have that mess completely covered up for the moment.
We do.
For the moment.
Okay.
And I might live to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I can actually run away from a collapsing city without discarding stuff.
Other than the roadblock, yeah.
Right.
Oh my god.
Epidemic.
Good god.
Alright.
Oh god.
Well, not yet, not that part yet. Move this up. Bottom card infection. Here it comes.
Here we go.
Algiers.
Mumbai.
Mumbai.
Oh my god.
It wasn't one of the ones that had trouble on it.
But now
But it
it's
is
gonna
fallen.
it's gonna get picked immediately.
It is. That's gonna be really upsetting if I did a super cool thing and then we immediately.
But we wouldn't lose. We would just be at 7 outbreaks.
It's true.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's-
connect to anything. Alright. Shuffling.
And it's already at max panic level, so
It can't get any more fucked.
oh god.
Mumbai and Baghdad are the only Snickers cards on top, by the way. So as long as Mumbai doesn't come up, you're
What are my
covered.
chances?
Wait.
You're drawing 2 out of 10, I think.
That's a bad chances.
2 out of 9, sorry.
Mumbai and what?
Baghdad will be the
Baghdad.
2 Snickers cards that are immediately in the next set.
Okay.
I don't see any 3s on the cube, so I will continue to not use remote treatment, because there's no reason to. Okay, these have been shuffled and put on top. We've completed our search,
Right.
so
So we're not doing anything else.
that
yet.
was your first one, so get your second one.
Oh, that's right. It's my turn. One quiet night.
Yay!
Only worth using if there's something we can do about that 3 on Fieldy's turn.
I've got quarantines.
She's
Oh,
pretty-
that's remote quarantine, of course. Yeah, she
Oh,
can easily
yeah.
do something about it. Definitely quiet night then.
One quiet night.
Oof.
Skip the next infect city step.
Alright. Well,
Nice.
It skipped. Fieldy turn.
Why can't we have lots of quiet nights?
Because it's just one.
But
Alright,
can we
so
get a lot of
I'm
one?
going to quarantine.
Just make
Algiers.
photocopies
No,
of it.
Mumbai.
Mumbai is a mess.
I mean, if you could quarantine.
Incidentally, one of the optional objectives is quarantine 7 faded cities. We have 5
Oh
now.
my god, that's true.
We might be on the way to a good way. Actually, 6. This one even. It's faded.
So we just need to cure.
and maintain these, of course.
Yes.
Would you guys?
Maybe I'll just live here from now on.
Do you guys want me to put another military base somewhere?
Uh,
These places or not really?
I would love to have an escape route.
Yeah. I
I
also have airlift.
I can make
I can move you.
I can make military bases really, really easily. Though.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
going,
we'll do
and I'm
that.
going before he is too. So
We have to get some cures with the quickness, otherwise we're
You've
out of
got-
time bomb here.
You've got half of blue, because you've got blue
True.
plus the thing. Also half of red for that matter, and you're as close as anyone else is on that one.
Yeah.
It-
Should we just be removing cubes for now?
you don't have a yellow, so you can't help with that. You're over here with me.
You could just throw quarantines like on these, right? Because those would count as phased cities. So then all we'd have to do is maintain those to not lose.
But then we have to get the cures too.
Yes.
Still.
Yes. But I just don't want to like rely on these being our ones and then
I-
suddenly they
yeah,
pop.
I also don't want to use up all of our quarantine markers. They are limited.
Yeah, we might need them for other emergencies. And we do have a lot of 2s over here. I mean, 2s eventually turn
Mhm.
into problems.
They do.
Yeah, I'll get rid of this.
Oh, wait, there is one good point though. These things that have 1s on them, if they get drawn as fresh cards, they explode and we're in trouble.
Yep. Grenades.
Oh, fresh cards, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because they didn't come from the deck, they came from outbreaks. Actually, same for this scary 3 over here.
Are there other ways to get rid of those other than grenades?
Other
Yes.
than that character we never play.
Not the character that we don't have.
Oh,
Okay.
the
Colonel
soldier
Sanders,
or
Colonel Sanders.
Colonel?
Or airstrikes.
Yeah, I mean, I think
right.
cubes might be the way to go. Just to nibble, just so we don't have more problems
Yeah.
pop up.
Okay, so the quarantine was 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Okay,
That sounds good to me.
I like. Draw some payer cards. Wait.
Johannesburg.
Okay.
Now I get the yeller. And Milan.
Okay. What do you got?
We need 4 cards to cure blue.
Yes.
Yes.
Ho Chi Minh City,
Okay.
which is what I just did.
Oh, yeah.
No. Good.
Cool.
And Los Angeles.
That's
Okay.
2. Cool. Me turn. Me turn. Let's see.
So I need 1 more blue.
I believe an escape route was requested.
Yes, please. I mean, I'm comfy for right now, but who can say how that will change in the very near future?
Yeah, my current location's probably as good as any for that, unless you have a strong preference. Because the thing is, I want to dive back in there and start doing some other stuff.
Really, anywhere that's not here is great.
If you put one on here, then I can use that military base to build something, right? Or to like
To
the.
equip stuff, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I did have a funny mental picture earlier. You know that temporary research station you can build?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
field hospital.
I just had a funny mental picture of someone opening the tent, you know, doing a search action, and the virologist is inside.
Just create one.
It could happen.
How'd I get here?
Thanks for letting me out of that stupid sleeping bag. I've been stuck in there since the First World War. Anyway.
I've had that happen when a player joins a campaign that's already in progress. Alright, falls out of the rafters asleep.
That was one action. I got 3 left. Where's Chennai? Okay.
Is the card limit 7 or 8?
7.
Yeah, if you get 8, then you have to discard.
No cheating. Casting spells.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. Trying to think what I can do with 3 actions. The building at military base hurt a little, but that's okay. You need a way out.
I mean, the other thing we could do is we could just say that this is Dakota McCready's last stand and just fill it up with stars.
Oh, she's a useful character.
She's pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see.
Plus Jeremy.
Plus we,
Lewis,
yeah. That's my generalist.
Well, you've got 3 for blue already, and
She's
there's other sources of it.
General fluid.
So, no objections if I burn Chicago to make an escape from
That's
Crazy
fine.
Land?
Okay with that?
Oh,
Okay.
like burn it. Yeah, no, that's good.
Alright.
Good call.
I will go to Baggy Dad.
Oh my god.
Roadblocks.
I like
So-
the roadblocks sound like helicopters.
Just to catch you up on what the arcane nonsense of Henry Hardat Crossburn is, he can build a structure in the city that he's in without having to spend a card, which is really, really useful. But what he's doing right now is, as an action, once per turn, he can move. Oh no, excuse me, that's not what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm doing
You're doing
basic roadblocks.
Yeah, so what he just did right before that, though, is that he moved, he discarded any card to move to a...
Don't you have to discard a card?
Excuse me.
You just do it if you're in a city with a building.
City structure... I discarded any city card.
Oh, okay.
Once per turn, as an action, move from any city containing a structure to any city, including riding, collapsing, or fallen cities, by discarding any city card.
Alright, then I will get rid of Chennai and keep Chicago. That works. Cool.
That's still OP that you can get into those bad cities.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's still
That's
pretty
And so
really
basically,
good.
he immediately appears right in the heart of the danger zone, and then he can start putting up roadblocks, which are really useful for keeping zombies out.
Yeah. Baghdad is contained, and I will fly to Chicago and say goodnight, guys.
Bye.
There's Chicago right there in Canada. Okay, cool.
Alright.
Wait,
What's up?
where were you?
Baghdad.
How did you...
I don't think you can
Get there?
fly out.
You can't fly out?
No, it's riding.
Oh, wait, no. He can fly out. Oh, no,
No,
in.
no direct flights. No
Oh,
direct
hold
flights
on.
in or out.
Which one
He
am I
can
doing?
fly in because
Like
of
your
his
special
power.
ability.
Yeah, my special
Yes.
ability overrides that, but I need to pick one that's not that one.
Yeah.
I see.
Um,
I'm gonna Chicago back for a moment.
you can do Algiers, right?
Could do Algiers.
Algiers is probably a good one to
You could
do.
also do...
Oh, I was thinking actually, instead of the roadblocks, though, just putting a quarantine
Which one?
on Algiers.
well, I'm going to do that on my turn.
Are you?
I
Okay.
don't think I'm going to go anywhere. I
Well,
have to
then-
maintain these things.
So then you probably shouldn't roadblock him, too, right? Oh, you can do it, Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quarantine?
Yeah, I have local pressure. If I'm in a military base, I can do
Chennai
quarantines
maybe.
in
I
adjacent
haven't moved
cities.
there yet.
That's nice.
Alright, so the only thing I've actually done this turn so far is build
Yeah.
the research station.
Sorry to
No.
cut you off there. But
No, I forgot you couldn't fly out of threes either.
The panic level hasn't really bit us.
What I needed there was a military base, so that doesn't help you though. You put one there instead of where I'm at now. Yeah, I may just have to wait on that, but that's terrible because it's.
Well, what could you do if you didn't put that military base down?
Well, if I didn't put it down, I could still warp there because I have a research station. I could do what I was originally going to do, adding the step of building a military. Oh, but there's not another one to warp to if I don't build that one. So I can't do it anyway without another military base somewhere else. Huh.
Could you get airlifted out?
I could.
Would you like that?
I think that would help, and it'd save Chicago too if that is worth anything. So we'll Chennai to get in. We'll do everything the same as before, except instead of spending my last action on moving out, we'll do this. So that's 2 actions.
Construction crew looks at each other. All right, put him back up.
Oh boy.
Chat is talking about this game, but in space.
I love space.
All right, that's 3 actions. I've got 1 left. Is there anything I can possibly do with that? Doesn't look like it. So,
Actually, my friend Mike is working on a board game like that, which is like.
Well, you could take a
haunted
flight out
museum.
somewhere.
You can fly me anywhere, right? Where do we want a military
Anywhere.
base? I've got 1 action left. Fly me anywhere you want a military base, and I'll build it with my last action. Over here-ish
I was
seems
gonna
like...
say Ho Chi Minh City, maybe.
I like that idea.
Sure.
Alright. I am warped for free to Ho Chi Minh, where I will build a military base.
Thanks, Borat.
Alright. Alright. Player cards. St. Petersburg, got 2 blue.
Not black. Not black.
Bangkok.
Okay.
Alright. Cool. And now these. Baghdad.
Pop.
17 marker pops. Next up. Washington. 1 blue.
Okay.
Istanbul will be popping at some point, but it has a thing, right? Yeah, it's got a thing. It's half roadblocked too, but that doesn't matter yet. Alright. Cool. Almost turn.
6 cards. So you built a military base there. What are the available?
Grenade belts, which is
Grenade
used
belts,
to kill a
okay.
zombie. And drone escort, which you use to discard only 1 card when going into a.
Actually, are these all of them? Because I am also by a research station.
That is the remaining castmates.
Let's.
Is that really all of them?
I think there weren't that many, yeah. There was like 3 cards worth of them, and that's it. Now there's 3 right there.
Oh, there's never 3 there. Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Move any pawn to a city with another pawn. Does that count as a direct flight?
No, it's just an action. It definitely overrides all that stuff. Once you've got someone there, or if you're the dispatcher, you have other ways of moving people around. Yeah, it's not a direct flight.
Yeah, direct flight is the specific action.
Yeah, you can move people however you wish with that power.
And those say no direct flights or charter flights. What's a charter flight?
That's discarding.
It
Charter
just says
is
right
discard
under
the
those
matching.
actions.
Yeah, shuttle is research to research. Charter flight is when you discard the card.
Okay. I was thinking I could zoom into where Brendan is and kill a zombie or something.
I'll probably do that on my turn.
You guys can build super roadblocks.
Do you have
by the
grenade
way.
belt or
You don't have to be the operations guy to do it.
what now?
The roadblock spewing. If you get
Yeah.
an
Oh.
active location, you don't have to be the specialist to do it.
Yeah, that's a worthwhile thing to do, but I think I'm gonna do it. There's no reason for you to.
There's plenty of targets for it.
Like, I can't go anywhere unless I'm just gonna run away. But I can't run away because I need to keep refreshing these things.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you should help cure.
I guess I can cure then.
or research. If there's cards you can give people.
That's true. We've got. I mean, she's 1 away from blue. Blue would be a good one to have too. It's been coming out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah. 1. Here, take the. Let's put this in. 1, 2, 3. And then, is there somewhere you would rather be than Madrid? Because I can move you somewhere else. Ho Chi Minh City or something like that.
The research station.
Okay. Let's do that. All
I
right.
don't
Madrid's
need to
only
be
1
in-
away from a research station
I
anyway.
don't have to be in one actually. But
Yeah, for blue, you may
Oh,
have to
that's
be in
right.
one.
So
Yeah.
somewhere where I can start curing blue then.
Actually, yeah. As soon as you get the card, it's cured. It's blue.
Yeah.
Oh, then move her here, and then you can.
Yeah, go cure everything.
Okay. Fly to Madrid is 1. Bring her here. 2.
Yeah.
3. Insta cured.
Great work.
Thank you so much.
And 4.
We haven't eradicated it yet, but we're not far from that either. Okay.
Easy. Okay.
got?
That's what I got. Experimental vaccine.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the one that can potentially skip an epidemic card.
At the cost of
At the
raising
cost
the
Didn't
of
they
game.
just
one
tell us
panic
that was a
level.
placebo?
No, they told us the antiviral meds.
Oh, I got 4 yellows now,
Oh,
so that's good.
yeah.
Okay.
We have 4 red between us, which is just unfortunately distributed 1 to each, but...
Alright, let's see. Kinshasa
Mine's
is
about to
at
go
3
away.
now.
Yeah, that's true.
Kinshasa is at 3 now. And Buenos Aires is
I
at
feel
2.
like those are just coming up constantly.
It's because we keep putting them as the top of the deck.
Alright.
Okay, at the beginning of my turn, I will discard this hazmat suit so that I don't take a scar.
They just ripped it off of you.
Then
Instead of ripping you.
I'll quarantine Baghdad
Yep.
as 1, Algiers as 2.
Yep.
The
The quarantine objective is now, at least for the moment, Matt.
yeah, I will roadblock Cairo for 3.
That's 1 action for all the roadblocks you want, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah. Heck,
There?
1 more. Yeah,
You
1
want
more.
there?
Sure. That's another city.
I just couldn't see it.
Now, granted, if that city outbreaks with you in it, we have a problem anyway, but it's already got a...
My life
Yeah.
is nothing compared to the fate of the world.
Alright.
Then I will raid this closet for
What yellow do you have?
Johannesburg.
a grenade belt for 4.
These 3 are concerning, but we'll have to find a way to deal with it.
Ooh.
Got 1 more action. Sure, I'm not forgetting anything.
I should be able to get Johannesburg from you on my next turn, but it still has to be a whole nother turn before I could cure.
I'm gonna spend my last action to equip a drone escort to Pagoda.
Okay.
Which has got no reason not to at this point.
What is a drone escort?
Drone escort allows you to discard this card when driving or ferrying into a collapsing or fallen city, which you would ordinarily need 1 or 2 of the same color in order to get to. So if I, for some reason, need to get back in here from somewhere, then I can use that.
Wow.
Well,
Now that means that I'm going to take a scar next turn.
Unless he can move you out. He can move you as if you were him, so if he pays the costs for you,
Okay.
you can get out.
This is foolish because I did stickers. But what I could have... No. Quarantine.
He can move you as if...
Warp.
Let me see this.
Hazmat. Warp back.
All he has
Should
to
I
do
have
is
done that?
all he has to do is move you to a pawn to another pawn. It completely overrides
But
all
we
this.
don't want me to leave because I need to be able to come back here and quarantine right
You
away.
can come back from any military base.
why you can't just leave through military base right now?
Yeah, you have 5 actions anyway.
No, I just used 2
Oh.
to put stickers on after
Right,
doing
but what
2
I'm saying is-
quarantines and a roadblock.
He can move you out easily,
Right.
and you can come back in anytime you want as long as you're at a military base, because you're at one right now. And you have a character that
can
can.
move you to Herbie.
Yeah,
Okay.
then you're sitting right on top of a military base.
Okay. Done. Be cold.
A little bit.
Okay. Epidemic.
Wow.
Big question time. Do we think we've turned this around enough where we want to burn the experimental vaccine?
Yes.
I reluctantly think I agree. I'm surprised.
I
to be
agree.
saying it.
The odds are, I think, in our favor, but there's still that chance that it could just.
It could bite us, but
I will say our priority has to be these 3, because these are the ones that are going to bite us when we start getting the new cards. and
Absolutely.
that will be bad. I don't know how easily we can get to
alright.
them.
So
but
describe first how the vaccine works.
Increase the panic level of any one city to discard an epidemic card without effect. Destroy this card after use. This card has no effect on the infect step of the turn.
So, and that begs the question.
What city are we going to raise panic in? I'm actually
No.
tempted.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
What?
Can we raise it on a 5? Why don't we
You
just
can do it to any city.
Yeah.
We're gonna write down every single city on a post-it.
What's the idea?
Everyone is gonna write down where they think that it should go.
This is kind of an important decision to leave to random chance, isn't it?
No, we're voting.
No.
All right, fine. Discuss.
I actually would say this one because it's already kind of screwed. It's behind roadblocks. It happens to have no panic at all at the moment, but that's a formality at best.
No, because it's one of the few fated cities that I can travel through without needing to discard things. I think making one of these unstable is absolutely no problem.
Mm-hmm. Maybe this one instead. I don't know.
No,
I actually think that North America is smart too, because that hardly ever is going to see rising panic levels.
like this is still on the verge of fated territory.
Well, it's roadblocked in. It can never become fated.
There's
No.
all kinds of things.
Never is based on current science.
Based on current science.
it cannot become fated.
Yes. Who's to say that this virologist that we've discovered isn't a traitor for the fated?
Well, she wasn't much help.
No, she wasn't.
Here's the gene sequence. I don't know what good that is.
Yeah. These have very little likelihood of ever outbreaking because they're blue.
yeah.
They're
That's
close.
true.
They're close to a research station.
They're close to a research station, and being unstable has no actual effect.
All right.
I say Chicago
Chicago.
because it's right there.
I say Montreal.
But we're supposed to keep Canada safe.
Okay, then Chicago.
Chicago. All right.
Chicago.
We're doing it.
Do it.
I think we're doing it. So
Can I
we're.
also bother you for like some Advil if you have
No problem.
You all right?
No, she's dying.
No.
We're all dying.
I'm plagued.
Chicago.
Here goes experimental vaccine number 1. We only have 3 of these for the entire remainder of the game.
Yep.
Rip.
Conan returns.
Is that Arnold?
It's supposed to be. Crom. That was actually pretty good.
Rip.
Did he finish his turn?
I didn't
that
know
was
that.
yeah. Well,
We're still
I
doing the
don't-
epidemic, right?
I don't remember if that was.
Well,
his
you
first
still
or
do
second
panic.
Card.
That
I
was
thought
his
you were
first.
first or
That was his
second.
first.
You have a card to draw still.
I believe.
Excedrin,
That would be
Alka-Seltzer, and Sudafed.
eccentric.
Just take
Yeah.
all of these.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello is concerned.
Oh, I found a faded sticker.
Oh.
Oh.
Well.
There you go.
Polo is always concerned. Haven't you seen his eyebrows? Excuse me.
These
Just
are probably very
go
strong.
ahead and put it back on this thing. Cool.
Wait, it's stuck to me. I'm faded.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's faded.
You have one
Okay.
more card to draw?
I
Is it?
do.
Okay. Another episode.
If only.
Okay. And we still do this, so go for
We
it.
do still do this.
Before we. No, never mind.
Yes.
Okay, your toss is already in there, and
Oh.
I'm checking the threes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mumbai.
Yeah.
Mumbai.
Yeah, we're good on that.
Here's Mumbai. Yep, just eats a quarantine.
I hope I don't draw Mumbai again. Shanghai.
Okay.
I got some threes. They're building ups.
Alright.
Okay.
It's a good place, I guess, Shanghai for a quarantine.
I can easily deal with
Mumbai, right?
Yeah, Mumbai.
We want to keep
Well-
those. Plus for our objective, right?
Yeah.
All we have to do is get the cures and we win. And not die.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
I'll get it.
Sandies.
1.
Here.
You have to rotate them.
Here. Close enough.
So all their hands are doing this.
I like Bloodborne statues.
Yes.
Make contact. Like a clock,
What are you doing
apparently.
now?
And then,
Cure and then
Right,
move
try
and then
to-
cure?
do we get anything for eradicating another?
No.
You ignore the blues, but for
Yeah.
the rest of this game, which isn't bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah, for
And
that.
potential. Oh, we don't have any more upgrades for that, do we? Oh, there was one
You
bad
could
one.
get one more, but we
It's
don't.
not-
It was not good.
Remember, you remove all the cubes with one action, though, so it's actually pretty easy to wipe them out.
If you have nothing else to do, eradicating would be great. I would be. How many more moves do you have from where you're at?
3.
3.
Okay. What did you quarantine?
Buy again.
Okay, makes sense.
3 moves can clear those blues.
Yeah, do it.
2, 3, 4.
Yep. Cool.
Wait, that's cured. 1, 2.
Huh?
1.
Oh, it still has good actions.
Sorry.
Medic
Yeah,
would do
I'm
it.
sorry.
No worries. What do you got?
Up to.
Cartoon.
Just still 3. No, that's Kinshasa. I'm sorry.
And one more card.
Mumbai.
Mumbai doesn't care, I don't think. Where's Mumbai?
It's a triple already.
Okay, it's already tripled. Yeah, that
And quarantined.
Okay. Two cards.
Whoop. Miami.
Another 3.
Yeah.
New York. Damn it.
Alright. My turn. Let us seize. Well. Fort Moscow.
Do you have a yellow?
He does.
Yellow.
I got 2.
I think I'm gonna move you
Oh yeah. It's
to Miami. You need to be moved out, anyways, right? I
I
thought.
don't have to be.
I know, but
Well, really should be.
Yeah.
So my card is Pagoda.
I fly you as if it was me.
Okay.
So we use my cards.
Hmm.
Oh wait, but yeah.
Miami, Bogota. Take my Bogota? Is that how that works?
Never mind. I was thinking about this the wrong way. Yeah, I give cards easily, not take.
Alright.
Right. But Miami is right next to Bogota.
Yes. So I could move you there. What would probably happen is I would leave you in Miami, and I'd be in Bogota,
Okay.
and then you could cure one off Miami, and then come give me Bogota.
Cool.
I don't know. Right, and do 1, 2,
It'd be better if we were in the same city on Star
yes.
Wait.
I can do that, and we won't be in Miami at all, but if we run into trouble, we can remote treatment, I guess.
I'm less worried about that because Field is right next to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So she can clean up after us. After we leave.
As long as there's six cards that aren't epidemics, we're good. But like I said, remote treatment, so
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
the only thing is we have more than 2 3s.
We have 4 3s. One of them's quarantined, though.
Yes.
Well, that brings us to what I'm going to do on my turn. Options are start nibbling at this problem with these unquarantined zombies, or start nibbling at 3s or work on blue.
I think either zombies or 3s, and I think zombies are probably more important.
Yeah, these are the ones that worry me because they could come up at any moment and it's over.
Remote treatment gives us at least a little bit of an edge on cubes. We can't do anything else about zombies.
Fair enough. Alright, I will teleport at the cost of St. Petersburg, since it's not a particularly great place to fly. And land in Mukau. Having landed in Mukau, I will immediately build a military base with my second action. I will place a quarantine with the third. And then military warp to actually this one, I was thinking that one maybe.
Oh yeah, for Kinshasa.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
so I could, and also for this, and go wherever good stuff needs to happen. Alright, that is my turn. Let's see what we get on the player cards. First one up is a yellow, Lima. Next up is Flexible Aid Package. Discard 1 to 3 city cards. That player takes additional actions for each card you discard. Very nice one to have all of a sudden.
You okay?
Fortunately, I gotta draw some of these.
Oh man.
Sao Paulo, no! Sao Paulo.
Okay.
Next up is Istanbul.
It's, I think, the top of the one?
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
I forgot my geography.
Good.
Well,
Super cool.
little spooky, but
It's
okay.
hard to tell when that part of the world is just a pit of fire.
Would you be willing to discard all three? Because I can cure yellow.
Yes,
this
you
turn.
should.
Yes.
Okay.
Granted, I'm a little concerned about our lack of red cards. Is the only hesitation I
I
have.
know, but what if we do?
Yeah.
Mandatory objective. Okay, my turn?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Polo provides
Fly to
valuable
Miami,
insights to the
one.
research team.
Again.
2 with my move pawn to any other pawn. And then it would be 3, 4, unfortunately.
Okay.
And then I would need
He's so polite.
You need
but, like,
3 more
Give
actions,
me that, please.
1 trade, 1 move, cure.
Yeah, that will take 3. Alright.
Unfortunately, yeah. Alright,
You have 3 actions. Go for it.
1 trade, sorry.
No worries.
Here you are.
1 move. 1 cure.
Yellow is cured. We win as soon as we cure red at the moment because we still have enough quarantines on Fated Cities.
Fuck! Ah! This game's so stressful. Why did we play it?
See what we get.
Red.
London.
Red. That's not red.
You're so smart.
What the
New
hell
York.
are those?
Get the fucking
It's
program.
better for me to not get reds because I can give reds really
That's
easily.
true.
Yeah.
That is
Um,
the truth.
okay, cool. Not an epidemic. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Seal gets 1. I can fly there
Yeah.
later and start taking care of that. Taipei.
Do we ever justify what's going on here? It seems to me like we unleashed some experimental technology and just like
They were the
grassroots-
testing population.
Grassroots conservatives were like,
Yeah, there's no problem here in America. Why are we using it?
yeah.
Alright. That was the Lobos
As they're
turn.
known to do in Chicago, I guess. No, that's not the case. They're hot dogs.
People got sick from some pizza and they thought they were turning into zombies.
Oh, we talked about pizza in Chicago on
Hat-
Tuesday
hat
too.
decks.
Is it my turn?
It is.
I'm sorry I didn't end in your square.
It's okay.
That's the whole thing.
It's okay.
Really easy to knock out some yellow now.
Yeah.
We only have 1 quarantine down over here, and it's the card that's in the discard pile.
You can also replace it.
I can do that.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true, you could. Although,
As long as we don't
these
get
2 are the ones that are only really possible for you or me.
I can quarantine anything.
Yeah, that's why those 2 are good, because no one else has a way to reach those other than I can teleport in and build a base, but... That 3 right next to you seems like a good one, if nothing else.
I think I'm gonna go there and cure that no matter what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And then I can't fly there anyway. Doesn't matter.
Stupid Osaka.
Yeah.
Plus, we need to hold our reds, probably.
Yeah, we don't desperately want to get rid of those.
No, I'm not even sure if we have any to spare anymore. We burned a lot on the search and flying around. Oof.
This music's spooky.
It is.
Sounds like someone breathing through a gas mask.
Sorry, everyone.
What's 3 odd special ability? Grenade belt?
Yep.
Yeah. Shame you can't easily get to one of these to just blow it up, but they're both in bad cities for walking into.
3 or 5.
Okay.
So that way
You'll get an extra turn.
you'll get an extra action on your turn.
And you'll be in
Nice.
a military base for your
Look
stuff.
at all
Yes. Family members.
Yeah. Alright. Oh god.
Delhi gets a Zambo.
That's
Yep.
yes.
Okay.
Paris.
Okay.
Or Perry.
Okay.
Perry.
Cool.
One blue.
Draw 2.
Oh, never mind. Online.
Lagos!
Okay.
you. So many things on the brink of
San
eruption.
Francisco! Quarantine pops.
Alright.
There's another one.
Yeah, there's another one that needs to be
Goodness gracious.
dealt with.
My life!
That is a roadblock. So Istanbul?
Yes.
Are we pulling entirely new cards now?
Not yet. San Francisco was
Oh,
before. We're
but that was
getting-
early.
Yeah, we've almost gotten to new cards, so we need to. That's when
I
these
think
become.
these are more. Because even if we get an epidemic, it's one out of. Well, it's not one. It's
Yeah.
two out of that.
I mean, I am.
But-
Oh, 3.
I am worried about this, but it's not going to come up from the bottom of the deck and get 3. It's going to. One of these is what's going to come up from the bottom of the deck.
Delhi or Karachi?
I would say. Good question.
Fortunate.
Hmm.
Probably Delhi, because
Yeah.
that's hard to move into.
Yeah, it's a 4. Let's go ahead and do that one. All right.
You're
Okay,
right.
that's one. Should I head to red and try to stop that from exploding? I won't actually be able to do anything but be closer to it.
Don't spend your red card. If that's
Yeah,
what you're saying.
don't spend
No.
red cards.
I was,
Here.
Yeah.
I was talking about
Or
going to the military base.
Yeah, you could spend 2, warp 2, 3. You don't want to move into it when you're.
You could also move here and completely clear that out. Then you'd be able to walk.
3, 4. I would need another action to bother your
Yeah. Clear the one from New York, I guess. So I can warp to the 3 and knock that out, and we'll have blue eradicated, which would be nice.
You have to discard a card, right?
I'm actually at a research station. I could warp to the other research station and still have.
Oh, okay.
And I'll, yeah.
Yes, so
Yeah.
2, 3,
Oh!
4.
What's wrong?
No, nothing. No. All those cities are riding. You can't fly there.
Okay.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah. Okay. Cairo.
Cairo, let me check its status. Where's Cairo?
Oh, dickholes!
What did you do? You're still at the same city.
Huh?
She moved back there.
Yeah, I had one.
She had to move to
2,
New
3,
York.
4. One was a marker. Where you
Oh.
Quarantine, moved to New York, cure, move
Okay.
back to one.
Alright, where's Cairo?
Black somewhere.
covered in.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to find it.
Here.
Okay, then it doesn't matter.
Okay.
And you drew an epidemic, so we gotta do that. Alright, first one is this goes to 3. Bottom of the deck is Chennai, which will outbreak.
Oh,
What?
damn.
What is it?
It's right here. It has one on it already.
Oh, farts.
So move us up to 7 outbreaks. Let me resolve this. It's the only one that's gonna outbreak though.
Oh.
We lose this quarantine, we lose this quarantine, and we get 3 Zambies in the adjacent cities. And Chennai will go up to a panic of 4.
And then we'll immediately pull Mumbai.
Because it will be eminently important. Chennai, Istanbul, Mumbai, and Baghdad.
Yup.
The one's going in. And we can't afford any outbreaks at this point.
Do you want a remote treatment?
Yeah, I have to. Any of these explode, we lose instantly. We have no room for error left.
I think we just have to pick 2 at that point.
Yeah. Honestly, just pick the ones you don't want to see their panic level go up, which would be...
These two don't have any.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking that
So
the blue one will be
this
one
one-
because it's actually already at
Big
one.
shots to San
Yeah.
Francisco.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. I'm definitely gonna do that. I hope you're happy, virologist. Sacrificed the world for you.
Oh, I was sleeping.
I was in the storage. I was in the locker.
We might.
The Faded shoved it in a locker.
3 cards. Any number of them could doom us.
Why are we letting Herbie shuffle? This never turns out good.
That's right. You shuffled the whole player deck.
It's true. I've been dying.
Jeez.
Whose turn is
For years.
Oh,
Here
God.
we go.
Here we go. 3 cards.
What do you
Oh
got?
my god, so many. Los Angeles.
Okay. Oh, I thought that was.
Got a different one.
Okay.
Keep going.
Baghdad.
Pop.
Quarantine.
Woohoo! And Lagos.
Goes up
Okay.
to 3.
Woo! We're still in this, boys.
Alright.
Oh, I wish I was dead.
God, because pre-ordered is not back, and we can't do it without him.
Stretched beyond the limits.
Polo? Isn't that right? Isn't that right?
Okay.
Oh my god.
You smell like a dog, Polo.
Sorry.
Excuse you.
He does. He is pretty smelly. I need to take care of that.
Let's see. Well. then,
Well.
I have no cards at all, so I'm actually disabled on my teleportation trick. At least one form of it.
That's fine. Cure yellow.
I guess that's all I really can do if I can't warp. Yeah. I mean, I'd kind of like to wipe out blue, almost. It's so close.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. On the other hand, well, I can't wipe those out. All I can do is ping at them.
But that is still a good idea.
Yeah. Because I could warp here, move here, knock one off.
That's probably a better idea.
Yeah, that's all. I can knock 2 off because I can't really do anything else after that. Although,
Oh.
research warp. Okay. It's 3. I've got 1 action left. There is actually not a military base in my current region, but
You know what you should do as your 4th action?
Hmm?
While you're there, you should build roadblocks between there and there.
oh yeah, that's actually a very good idea. Yes, roadblocky. Oh, it's already faded though.
Then you should build one between Shanghai and Hong Kong.
Oh, I've already done this.
If that manages to explode before we lose.
Ugh. I'd really like to win.
I would too, especially since we burned an experimental. Do we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, we are not currently meeting.
I'm headed back there.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, we can also eradicate blue and meet the objective that way. So
Oh, yeah.
that's okay.
That's right.
We need to cure red.
Hello?
That's a dragon.
We need to play with Polo.
Yes, sorry. He demanded it.
That's fine. See you later.
Okay. Alright. 1 action left.
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
full.
Jesus.
I almost just destroyed every piece of the board. Oh, I guess we win.
Coca-Cola removes acid from batteries and zombies from the planet.
Yeah.
There's
Does anyone need anything while I'm up?
nothing
You
else I
could
can
build a military base there?
I was thinking about it. I mean, it doesn't
Okay,
really do anything 2 squares away from the
Wait,
other.
where?
In
Shanghai?
Shanghai.
If you build a military base somewhere, I can go there and throw quarantine markers.
That's true. Alright, well, I mean, it's not a great place for it, although there is a 3 right next to it. You'd be able to take care of that if nothing else.
Yes, do that.
Alright, I've built a military base for you to conveniently warp to. And it is in a different continent.
We're going to complete so many objectives.
So many
we're gonna
options.
90% complete so many objectives is what it probably is gonna turn out.
And then we're gonna lose.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's my turn, so I'll draw some cards. I've drawn Kolkata. Right here. I've drawn Mexico City.
Okay.
3 cards from here. Kinshasa.
That's one we took.
Woohoo!
Good job, everyone.
Taipei is the only one that could kill us, I think, other than one of the zombie cities. Washington.
Alright,
Oh, we don't.
Logos.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Miami.
Okay.
Cure red. I've got Tokyo. He's got Osaka.
I don't want to give it to anybody yet.
Well, we don't have much time.
Yeah.
I think we need to choose someone and go for it.
I think you're right.
I think. Well,
I think. I don't-
Since you two will have turns again before I do, I think one of you should be collecting them.
What?
I mean, if I was chosen, then you guys would have 1, 2, 3, 4, that many.
Yeah,
turns.
yeah.
Well, if we chose you, then you could go to where? Seoul? And then.
I think it's best that Logos starts collecting them. 'Cause
I'm exceptional at giving them
Yeah,
away.
he's not
is
good
the
at
thing.
receiving. He's the
Oh,
giver.
okay.
Here's
One of
what
you two
Then I
for sure.
vote for Brendan.
If I get 2 red cards, it's great because I can just hand them out.
Yeah.
But I don't think we have enough turns left to. We're right on the knife's edge at this point. I think we pretty much have to give it the luck of the draw. I think we have to go. Oh wait, I forgot about when you draw cards. Okay, so.
I think we need to
So here's what we need to do. We need to get.
prioritize getting rid of 3s. Because if that happens, we lose.
I think there's almost too many of them for us to care about at this point. You know. Like,
Well,
we should
yellows.
definitely do that.
These cure in one hit though.
I think we should definitely cure those.
Definitely to save those from becoming panicked, because those are important cities for movement.
So I get 5 actions.
Yes.
So I could cure both of these. The thing is, those will only actually Lagos might still trigger. Or did we pull Lagos?
We have pulled Kinshasa, Los Angeles, Miami, and we have not pulled Lagos in the new
Okay.
pile.
So that,
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
We
okay,
pulled-
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So those only hit if we epidemic.
we have a donor.
In which case we're probably screwed anyways.
Probably.
I can get Taipei, right? That's still a threat, right?
Yeah, Taipei.
I can cure 1 cube off of it.
That's better than no cubes.
Yeah, one's enough. It stops the bad things.
It's just I could do more efficient things on my turn if we want to leave it up to fate for Brendan to just quarantine it. Since he was
That's
going
true.
to do this anyways.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know. These seem kind of like late explosions anyways, but
Yeah, those aren't gonna. I don't think any of the yellows are actually imminent dangers at the moment. They're all epidemic. Yeah, they're all epidemic only dangers.
We don't have very many quarantines down on Green Cities anymore.
We
Yeah,
lost
a
a
couple
few.
of them
That's
popped.
for
If it gets to my turn, then we'll get them back.
most.
I mean,
on faded cities we can get a 1.
We've got
we'll get
5.
1, 2. So.
Oh, you're gonna go do that?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Okay.
If we're gonna,
Well, then maybe I
So
should-
My turn is going to be going there, quarantine, going there, and quarantining. Which, if I wanted to, I could. No, there's no advantage to doing that.
Actually, don't
I was-
quarantine Baghdad. It's roadblocked in entirely. There's no penalty whatsoever for it outbreaking. It doesn't even move the meter.
No, we'd lose, right?
It
No,
doesn't move the
it does
meter.
not move the meter if it's completely roadblocked.
Well, we need it in order to win.
All right, but I mean, there are other choices, aren't there?
Not if I
Oh.
do it by going to
Oh,
a
yeah.
military base.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, that's going to be my entire turn is warp, warp, and then leave.
Oh, I would say don't do this because I can fly there at any point and clean it. If there's a better action that you can take for that. I can put stuff on blue cards. I don't know. Curing this is cool, but I'm not sure that's ever gonna kill us. It could. Yeah. One.
Is it worth considering giving someone your red card?
It'd have to be one of you two.
Right.
We are in a very tight race for.
I mean, I can give you it and still cure those. Oh no, I can't give you red. Sorry.
Also, that would screw up me going. Well, unless you moved me.
You would still just need to move one, so it'd still be the same action to seal.
Yeah.
Let's.
Like, it's starting to look unlikely that we will win before something explodes. So there's
Let's do
a
this.
lot of urgency to it.
I have 5 moves. How about this? 1, fly you,
Sure.
and then I can cure and give you seal. Because then we also start on the same square, so.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that is that. Yeah.
2, 3, 4. What?
Oh, I'm just making sad sounds.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
5.
It's usually the Herbie disagrees with your
No,
actions.
no.
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's not the disagreement noise. It's just I disagree. I disagree with everything happening in my life right now.
Alright.
I hate war games.
Ready? There's a red that I can hand out.
What do you got?
And another red.
Oh
Perfect.
shit.
Fuck!
It's good.
I need to give you back my red cards.
No, I said it's good if I get 2 red cards, so I can
Give
hand
them
those
out.
out.
Yeah, it's a lot easier for him to give them to someone else than for anyone to give them to him. So it's still good. All right, that was your 2. Draw your 3.
Ass.
New York.
Okay.
Chennai.
Explodes.
No.
Rip.
That's it.
Good game.
I'll put a 5 on it, but that is it.
Ah!
And we even burned one of our experimentals on it.
Yeah.
Arg.
I should just put
Arg.
equipment on blues.
Arg. We got the virologist. At least we don't have
That sucks.
At least we don't have to worry about that next game. Of course, it doesn't count as an objective next game either, because we're ripping it up now.
We are. Alright, did you advance? Does Chennai already fall?
It goes to 5
It
now.
went to 5, and that's all that happens from that.
Alright.
No new fated cities or anything.
Okay. So, if you lose the first attempt at a month, you can play it again in the hopes of winning the second time.
Let's knock this one out.
Okay.
And we get 2 more.
Upgrade type things.
Do we? I thought it maxed at 8.
No, we get 2 more funded events and 2 upgrades. So funded events actually goes to 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
We
However,
better win.
we have a legacy thing to do first. Where's the pin at? It's not in the box. Got one for me? Cool. Alright. July. Going into late July. 10 funded events.
What are all those other,
What?
what's all the rest of the sheet that we don't fill in?
Oh, the date, the players, characters, win or lose. We already do that on the cards, though.
That's true.
Anyway. Alright, there was a legacy card to do his stuff with, so let's see. At the end of your first game in July...
Oh,
Pre-ordered, welcome back, we died.
At the end of your first game in July, before selecting your game and upgrades, open the following doors, then draw this card. So we don't draw this yet, we open 37. Peace and help. 37, alright.
What if it's one big B?
I'll open 37. Sounds...
it's the queen zombie.
Oh, it's more scars. Lovely.
Oh, good.
Monophobic. You may not do the search action unless someone else is in the same city. Indecisive. You may not build roadblocks. Or weakened. If you ever have more than 2 equipment cards in your hand, immediately discard the excess.
Amazing!
2
Wonderful.
what cards?
2 equip cards. Cards
Oh,
with these
okay.
stickers on them. Next to open is 35. And you like the honors?
Sure.
And I will open 18 when we do that. Or 18's on your card too, I think. It must be, because I don't see it.
It's more medical equipment.
Oh, what did we get?
We got another field hospital, which
Nice.
is the temporary research station. Binoculars. Discard this card to advance a search party token 2 spaces when you take the search action. Not an action.
Nice. Oh, 18's here.
Huh.
Alright.
Yeah, 2 binoculars.
Cool.
Not bad.
18 is game in upgrades, a character upgrade. Paramilitary escort. When you leave a city with a faded figure, remove one figure from that city.
Yes, please.
Only military characters may use this upgrade.
That's me.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
Other than the fact it's really hard to move around. Well,
With military bases, though. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
yeah. So upgrades.
Did we build this one, or did we have this permanent?
We had there's this there's a
Okay.
sticker. We had that permanent, so we could make some roadblocks permanent. Do you want to make that base permanent?
I thought we ran out of permanent.
We have 3 roadblock permanents left. Although really none of those are going to do anything as a set of 3, because they would need. I would need. Well, actually, 3 would be enough to seal in Baghdad forever. Because we don't have enough to seal Red off forever anymore, unfortunately.
I would be in favor of that and another permanent military base.
I like that idea.
Maybe here.
You don't want the remove upgrade, character upgrade?
That's cool. I think these other things are more essential to the strategy that we've tuned into.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which I think that's what's so frustrating is I think that our strategies are.
It was
good,
great, and then
we're
we just
doing
got-
so well.
We got
This!
destroyed by
Everywhere.
RNG just
RNG
kills
was
us.
murderous
Yeah,
on us.
We had a horrible start. I'm surprised we made it as long as we did.
Yeah.
I will say the only argument in favor of the character upgrade is we have a character who can go in and out really easily already from the hot zone. We have-
True.
I mean, this guy just walks in and out at will. He's the only one who can do it, even when places don't have a military base yet.
That is, oh my gosh, hold on.
That's true. And you can build another military base at the start of the next game.
Yeah.
Do it.
So that and the roadblocks then?
Yeah.
Alright. And he is a military character, so it works.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, paramilitary escort when you leave a city. And
Oopsies.
you can even just bounce between 2 military bases. It doesn't say once per turn.
That's true. So what happens if you lose a game the first time you attempt is you get a second try at that month. You get upgrades based on having finished a game, but you get to try this month's conditions again, depending on what the Legacy Dex does. Sounds like we have some more stuff to read.
Just if you win a game in July, that's all.
Okay.
Haven't won yet. And we're gonna do roadblocks around Baghdad, we said?
I think so.
Okay.
Do we redo funded events or no?
We would add 2 more.
Yeah, for this? Okay.
I think all the ones that we picked are.
Oh yeah, they're all good.
No, yeah. So there was also the flight. Wait. Fly in a military base anywhere, right?
I think that was one, maybe. That sounds like a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since we will need 3 objectives for real this time, since we don't have the virologist. Of course, we don't have to worry about doing that either. That did hold us up on Red. I mean, we had to do it.
It did.
But that's why Red was such a problem.
Did you guys know Andy Milanakis regularly streams on Twitch.tv?
I know we streamed on Twitch.com.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
Alright. Clear the board then.
Oh, this player? Okay. Any more player cards out there? Blue backs?
Not over here.
Not over here.
Alright. Then, where the,
You did the
Oh yeah.
those funded events?
Oh, probably in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, here they are.
bees
Remote
in my
outpost
head,
was
but
one.
Don't call me a bee head.
You know, actually, at this point, now that it's down to...
Is that a real thing?
It's literally down to these 2 as the last funded event.
Well, I guess they're going in.
Well, no. We took the easy one already, military base, because that's good. Actually, I think I want to go with new assignment, because resilient population. Usually, by the time we want to do that, there's like 5 other ones we want to remove, and it's just not gonna help.
And new assignment is just like, boom, insecure, basically.
Yeah, or instant medic if a color
Yeah.
other than zombies gets out of control unexpectedly,
Yeah.
all that sort of thing.
Sheesh. Alright. It's in there.
I will. Okay. Oops. We actually have an effective way to fight zombies now. It's kind of shocking. Okay. Wait, you... Stop. Stop. Thank you. Alright.
Those go there.
Hello.
I lose when I play by the rules. I might as well start breaking the rules.
Alright.
And then a genie pops out of the Pandemic Legacy box and says, "You figured it out!"
You idiot.
Invisible box.
Alright, let's see.
Do we
Okay.
affect?
We've got the outbreak stuff. Yeah, I'll shuffle this and do the infections.
We can do player cards now, right?
Yeah, there's no reason to hold off on that.
Oh!
Ooh. Good start on player cards.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
I think this is the exact same yellow
Ooh,
card I started
new
the game
assignment.
with last time.
Alright. Hazmat suit.
Hazmat.
Matt's pretty good.
I find it ironic that the paramilitary escort upgrade is far more effective at fighting the zombies than either of the military entire characters are.
Maybe that's the idea. Is
I mean, it does only
The-
attach to military characters.
the
so-
military character, the military is not effective as science and friendship and family members.
Well, except for the paramilitary escort that shoots them all. as you're
And the
walking
airstrikes.
Well, that's just it. It's you have to work together to overcome zombies.
around. But it's a military-only upgrade. It's not working
But
together.
it's a paramilitary. That means it's medicine and guns. Paramedic.
Pair of
Paramune.
medics.
Paramedics. Just two medics working
Speaking is
together.
documenting Fox's transformation into a Batman villain.
It's. Can I be Clayface?
Yes.
Great.
Clayface.
Yeah. He's an actor.
The rule breaker.
That is already an established Batman villain. There's so many bad Batman villains. Calendar Man. The Bookworm.
Oh no, I didn't know about those.
Oh, there's so
Are
many.
those-
Reading is
They're
fun.
absolutely real.
Can we?
Calendar Man.
Calendar Man. He commits a crime for every day of the year.
I mean, once a day, or does he do it all in one day?
Whichever.
Hundreds of crimes.
We want to change characters while we're on the matter.
I actually don't.
I don't
either. I mean, we
either.
just gave this guy what's probably going to be a key upgrade.
Yeah. The fact that move any pawn to a city with another pawn bypasses the
Yeah, that's
states of cities.
Yes.
I wish we could have the cryon test, but I feel like getting rid of quarantine will kill us.
Especially now we're down one objective that will be easily met.
Calendar Man is fascinated by dates and calendars. His crimes always have a relationship to the date that they are committed.
Yeah,
The
they're
theme
committed
may
on
be
that
related
date.
to what day of the week it is, or to a holiday, or to a special anniversary on that date.
Oh my god, I wonder what he does on Valentine's Day.
He's probably
Probably rips everyone's
Drowns
hearts out.
people in chocolate.
there's probably a storyline for that.
He goes to the park and throws rocks at couples that are kissing.
Wow, that's illegal. What a criminal mastermind.
You'll never stop me, Batman.
Oh.
Alright. Let's see where we're starting with 3 at. This one up. Shanghai. 3 red.
Better than zombies.
London. 3 blue.
Better than zombies.
Cartoon. 3 yellow.
Better than
Nice
zombies.
spread.
Next up with 2. San Fran.
Better than zombies.
Yeah, we take the Zambi upgrade, they're not going to show up the whole
I
New
know.
York. 2 blue.
Good.
Lovely.
Beijing.
2
2
red.
red. Now the ones.
Okay.
Kinshasa.
Wow, no black eye. No stickers.
Ho Chi Minh. Ho Chi Minh. 1 red.
Men.
St. Petersburg.
Wow.
No zombies.
Is
one
St.
zombie.
St.
Oh,
Petersburg
no.
turned?
Oh. Fuck him.
That's fine. Teleport there. You'll blow him up.
Woo!
That's right.
Like a nightcrawler that just drops grenades wherever he goes.
Alright.
That's true. Get rid of that, then there's no pulling 3 cards out of the bottom of the deck's butt. Alright. This is good to go. And we already have 2 events to start with.
Indeed.
Where are we going to start?
That or blue.
That or what?
That or
Oh, blue. Oh.
They're both kind of equally icky.
We've never started in Ho Chi Minh. Let's start there. Maybe we'll do better.
Oh, there's one.
Sure.
Blue and red are about the same, so yeah. Pick our first goer.
Don't touch me.
You gotta be man.
It's me.
You. You get 6 actions.
6 actions.
That's more than 4.
Keeping it in the family.
It's stickers. Help.
Okay.
My mom just texted me.
Oh yeah.
How do I tell Connor, that's my little cousin, to watch Mike on Twitch? Use your
Who's
words,
Mike?
Mom.
Mike,
That's a good question.
just tell him to go to twitch.com.
Good. Go to Twitch.com.
It's twitch.com.
Slash Mike.
Slash Mike. Go to twitch.com and slash Mike once you find him.
Oh my.
I don't know if I want my family watching us on Twitch.com.
I would.
Noted that she didn't say, how do I tell him how to watch your channel?
That's probably preferable.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, child who sees me as a role model. I am drunk screaming about dicks again.
2.
What card? Oh, these are your player cards.
Oh.
So we have 2 blue, 2 yellow, and a lot of good stuff.
3, 4. 5, 6.
Ew, pre-ordered? He's got hair in his teeth.
We've all been there.
I'm gonna call you old hairy teeth. Oh my
Epidemic.
god.
Wow! Well, we needed something to kick up this. That means we don't get an epidemic for like 20 cards.
The next one is going to be an epidemic.
Paris.
Is that right next to London? It's about to explode. That's Madrid.
Do we have any events to play? What's your event? That's my grant. What does that do?
Builds a research station
Oh, that,
where you want.
yeah, it doesn't do anything for us right now.
Not really. I mean, it builds a research.
Well, we're not going to get any zombies for a while.
We're not. That's pretty good. I'm actually
No.
okay with this.
I'm okay with this till we draw both of those blues. Then my okayness.
If we were gonna get outbreaks for anything, I would prefer it would be blue. Outfall.
Okay.
Outfall. Jeez.
I'm gonna go away. You guys play the rest of the game without me. Pull it up me.
He's too embarrassed.
Even Polo is forsaking you.
He's sitting in the dark judging me.
He's turned into a cat. Oh no.
Hello. Quit eating figurines. I'm sorry. That's my fate as Calendar Man. Destined to eat. Oh, you're talking about someone else. I apologize. I'm just gonna minimize the window so I don't embarrass myself.
Alright, draw your 2 cards.
Ugh.
You still need to draw one of these, right?
Yes. The other epidemic. San Francisco.
Okay.
You drew St. Petersburg.
I did.
Ah! That's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, I know.
What do you got?
New York.
Okay.
That's terrifying.
Remember when I said none of these would ever explode?
Yeah, I remember. Clearly. DLD, save us.
You need to get London or Paris.
Here, I have an idea. What
You
if I
have
built
Essen.
a research station there? Do we have
Yeah.
any
Oh,
better
yeah.
use for
No,
that?
go for
No,
it.
do it in
Uh,
London.
London, yeah,
Yeah.
make it in London. And then you can just clean up these two, because those are the ones that are going to blow up next.
Okay.
Sorry to basically
I mean,
give you your
it's
turn,
That's
but...
totally fine. We have plans. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
One from each.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Of course,
Woo!
the other three can blow up too, but we'll deal. Alright.
Alright, give me some cool cards.
Epidemic.
Epidemic! Oh, airlift. Good.
Okay. What do you got? One more.
Needle.
Okay.
It's cool.
How many
Cool,
blues do
cool,
we have?
cool.
I have a blue.
I've got
I have
two.
blue.
Good to work.
That's a quick.
What do you got? Kinshasa.
Shasa. And cards 2.
Blah!
Blows up.
Damn it!
Goes to
To
3,
three.
and there will be 3 cubes there. Wait, roadblock, not there.
Aha!
Mm.
That's the power of the traffic jam. That's the blue.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 for that.
Alright.
Calendar Man is a successful inventor, capable of designing the machinery needed to deploy his various schemes.
And
Did he invent the calendar?
His talents aid him as he pursues his obsession with quirks of the calendar, carefully planning and theming his crimes around holidays.
good for him. Alright. Well,
I can't give this Milan card easily. Because I have to fly. I can't fly there.
Right.
But we do have some blues already, so
I have San Francisco.
maybe you guys can make it work.
Maybe.
I don't know.
You could get airlifted there.
interesting situation. Never imagined zombies would not be an issue. And they're not gonna be for at least a little while. Well.
You could get airlifted there.
I might be able to save that. I can just move there from the research station. Wait,
Oh, that's true.
is that only
No, that's a roadblock. Roadblocked off.
here?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, we left that corridor open because there was no reason to block it.
It's your turn, right? Is
Yeah,
it?
I'm thinking
Okay,
it's
okay.
okay.
I was
Oh.
making sure.
Yeah. Well, cleaning up yellow seems like a fun idea. I'll have to discard a card to do the teleporty thing, but that's not such a bad thing necessarily. And Karachi be the quickest way to fix one.
There's a bunch of these to get past if you want to get to Karachi anyway, so.
Yeah, there's no way you're walking. No way anyone's walking there from here. That's for sure. Yeah, I will discard Karachi and teleport to Khartoum for one action.
Does that ignore the collapse state?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
a teleport from being the awesome operations specialist. So.
What's his name?
His name is Henry Hardhat Cruxford.
Hard hat.
Yeah.
Or move one cube at least. There we go. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. That's right. Before, get rid of these little hangers on that could be trouble later. Okay, that is it. So, draw from the noticeably larger than I'm used to seeing it player deck. Buenos Aires
Good. Yellow.
and Montreal.
So much blue.
Okay.
And then I'll draw two from here.
And yellows.
Paris. That's okay.
No problem.
And Shanghai.
Riding? That's a problem.
That's
Okay.
Okay. I have 5 actions. Thank you.
yeah.
One,
Brother!
um,
You know,
I can give you Milan this turn.
Should you give it to me?
Yeah.
She's already at 3 or 2. Sorry.
We just pulled Paris, right?
Yes.
You did.
Okay. Because the other option would be for me to cure that, and then on her turn she would have to come grab it from me.
I think New York and Paris are both in here. Yeah, that's correct.
All right. Okay. So 1, 2. Oh, you have to discard cards going into this place, don't you?
Wait. Where?
Oh no, never mind.
No.
Oh, that's collapsing. In okay, good.
No, not if you're just walking.
2,
Oh.
3, and moving. This is bypassing the collapsing thing or the
Yeah.
riding.
Direct bond movement.
There you go.
You got a Milan.
Woohoo!
All right.
You got some cardies to draw.
Okay. Mexico City.
Okay. Well,
Mumbai gets his
Zambi.
amber.
I hardly noticed.
Okay. London.
Jeez.
London, what the heck?
San Francisco.
What the heck?
Well,
Let's go cure this bad boy. I guess you're not ending your turn in San Francisco.
I could. I will.
I think I would be just not quite able to make it there myself, though.
2,
wait.
5.
You could, in theory, do that.
You could airlift
You
yourself.
could just turn into researcher and then auto cure it.
I could.
Just because blue is trouble.
Quarantine
And then-
specialist, though.
She could also airlift herself somewhere.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So
could-
and that doesn't count.
Well,
Cost
you can
you.
airlift someone
Do we
else
just-
somewhere, too.
Do we just need 4 in order to?
4.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you got
Then
there.
if you
2,
Bravo
3,
took.
4. Fuck.
wait, no, it's blue. We don't need to go to a research
No.
station.
Oh, that's
I
right.
can,
No
just
action
take my,
either.
I can just take myself right to San Francisco.
Yep.
Boom.
Okay. So I just need to end in San Francisco then.
Alright.
Then I will fly. 2, 3.
Do you have 2 actions you can do something else with?
Oh, that's right. I have 5 actions.
Yeah.
Here.
Take the cube off there.
2 actions.
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. You're cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. One quiet night.
Nice.
Bravo.
It's
Oh!
borrowed time.
Holy
That's
cow!
what I'm talking about.
Is the whole deck events?
At this point,
Tell me.
This point-
Okay. Let's not get too cocky.
Oh,
Beijing,
okay.
Ho Chi Minh City.
These will be new, I think, starting very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think this turn or next they're going to
Not
be new.
an action.
Not in action, right?
Yep.
So,
That is
what?
And then you've cured
It's
it.
auto cured. Boosh!
Spend another, you wipe all the cubes there.
Yep.
Yeah. 2.
2.
Excuse you. I guess the best thing I could
Does
do is
quarantine prevent the triple from the bottom of the deck?
It does, yes.
Because you might want to quarantine like Mumbai or something. I don't know.
That's
Or
a
St. Petersburg.
reasonable argument. Or quarantine any 3s just in case you get an epidemic.
Yes.
A blue epidemic right now would be particularly frowny.
Paris?
I do have one quiet night.
Oh, that's right, you have Quiet
Oh, yeah,
Night.
yeah.
Well, Quiet Night will protect us from anything
Um,
nasty for one turn.
You're right there, so you can just eradicate it in those places, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this.
Yeah, they
Yeah, that or Zambi.
We'll do that. 3, and I'll just, I guess, walk myself closer to research center. Call it a day.
Good
Okay.
turn.
Good turn.
All right.
Good.
St. Petersburg. What's with all these blues?
No?
It's too many.
Oh my gosh.
Remove remote outpost. Add one military base to any city.
Actually, that might be useful right now. Maybe.
Right.
All right.
Well,
Where would you like one?
good question.
Thank you.
Could put.
Same thing.
Actually.
Just, Alright, you're a military character, so.
Yeah, I can work around. If you build one somewhere else, I can build
What,
one.
buddy? Oh, I think I'm making him nervous because I'm standing.
You think you're
You've been
leaving?
making me nervous.
I'll
certainly.
stay. I'll stay because of that sad little wine.
I was just thinking if she does it in San Fran, then Brendan can immediately just hop over here
Or
and
he
start
needs to
quarantining.
Yeah, that's
But,
true.
yeah.
But there's nothing much to quarantine over here.
Do you guys want to wait and we can think about it and use it when?
Yeah, we
it's
can do it on my
needed?
turn because I'm gonna think about it. I mean, that's probably when it'll come up, but we'll see. Kolkata, new cards.
Blackheart.
One in Kolkata. Yeah. What do you got?
Atlanta.
It's one.
Okay.
Okay.
Where's Atlanta?
It's our research
Yeah,
station.
That was a very silly noise.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're saying this.
Well, might be that it's time to start using this
Might be
paramilitary
it's time to
export.
start a nightclub.
Okay. Well. So Kolkata was the only one that actually. I'm actually gonna ask for it in Mumbai.
Military base in Mumbai.
Yep.
Do it.
All right. Cost you a card though.
Damn.
Cool. All right.
No, don't put it in my.
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, you can, but.
No, make things really easy. All right. I will build a military base at my current location. It's one action. Shuttle to here for 2. I will do the warpy warp for 3 to Kolkata, which
Kills that.
shoots that. And then.
Just walk out of town.
No, I can't walk out. Hold on. One
Oh,
action.
wait.
2,
Yeah, you can't just walk out of town.
3. Oh, I could just walk out into a
Walk out
faded
and
city,
sit.
but yeah.
Oh my god, I just realized what that ability is. It's whenever you walk out of a city, there's an explosion behind you, so long as you don't look back.
Yep.
Oh, brilliant.
There's no limit to how many times per turn that.
It just says whenever you leave a city with a faded figure, remove 1 figure.
Yeah!
So good.
Just remember not to look
Eesh.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Screw-
Lot's wife.
Screw virologist.
The only small favor I ask is move me out of Hong Kong, please. It's faded. If something appears there after your turn, I will get scarred, and that would be tragic. But, yeah, alright, let's see what I draw. I've drawn Baghdad, which will get a zombie no one cares about at all.
Epidemic soon.
Yeah, we're due.
Soon.
Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh my god.
That's a
No,
try,
no,
right?
no, no.
Oh. God damn it.
We'll learn how to play this game someday.
And
No, I won't.
2 of these. Sao Paulo
Alright.
and Tehran, another city no one cares about.
I care very deeply
Wow.
about it.
Well,
I'm just
it's
not concerned about it right now.
It's at 5, it's on fire, and it's totally roadblocked in. We just built a Chernobyl wall around it and called it done.
But we're gonna have to.
It's causing.
There's still people there.
It's causing lots of smoke and destroying the ozone layer.
It was already a major oil city.
I guess it'll run out of fuel though, eventually.
I don't know, that fire looks as big as it did when I originally put the sticker on. I don't know what's going on there. But
That's true.
I will take
Fire.
Okay, you're done?
yeah, Lobo's turn.
Oh, it's Lois.
Okay, so we were gonna do 1 cure.
Yeah.
I know you wanna move.
That would actually let me warp easily on my turn, so we'll get the action back if you move me to that one.
Let me so 3 4.
Hello.
Yeah, that works. What's your item again?
Hazmat suit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Go for it.
Cairo gets one.
Cairo, we do care about Cairo.
Zambu.
Ultra Brush.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that makes that easy to deal with.
Kinshasa. Okay. What a good way to yellow.
Plus, did the thing.
Jakarta. We got new ones now.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh, it's fallen.
Zombie.
Poop. Just walk in and out.
Yeah.
Oh, roadblock. Crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Washington. Doesn't explode good.
Yeah, but New York is starting to
Right.
critical. Okay.
All right.
It's a B-man turn.
It is one of those.
6 actions.
We cleared blue, right?
We did.
Yes.
Okay, so
If we eradicate it, we would be in the clear when we get epidemics, since so many blue cards have been pulled.
That is true.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh well, quite. You can use your action thing and get 2 more actions.
I could.
That's almost.
I'm one turn away from being able to completely eradicate it.
Yeah.
My
Let's-
turn, I can do it.
I will say, yeah, it's in the other one's in a research station. Someone will get it. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, we can do that.
That one. That
I
one.
know,
As long as you
but
don't
it would
pull more.
be nice not to pull more.
Well, you've got Quiet Night too.
I really don't want to have to use
No,
it
I
for
don't
that.
want to.
Only an epidemic though.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's just. Where were these again? There was one in Washington.
One there and one in Atlanta.
Is that it?
Yeah.
I started in San Francisco. Let's
Yeah.
make sure there's not a more efficient way to do this.
Well, you can clear New York.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'd end on a research station and have all of them cured except for the one on a research station.
Could also do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Warp to Atlanta,
7,
and
8.
take care of that, and then the only one left is Washington, but that's not on a research station. So that'd be harder for someone else to fix. Not by a lot, it's next to one, but...
But that. Yeah.
Okay, well I'll go ahead and clear these.
Yeah, that's
in the
fine.
research station.
Yeah, I like that idea.
As long as no blues happen, she's got it.
Yeah.
Unless you got other plans.
Pull some good cards.
Oh, here comes the epidemic now.
Yeah.
Flexible impact!
What?
With the guy who can't really use it at the moment, but that's okay.
No, if I had ended there, well,
You have to discard cards to power it, don't
Yeah.
you? Yeah, you don't want to discard any of your current... Well, I'll take yellow. We haven't cured yellow.
She'll get
yet.
it next.
I just read this blue.
Oh, yeah.
Holy.
Alright.
She
Yes,
don't infect blue.
2...
Don't infect blue. It's okay. Even if it does, it's easy to take care of.
Wait a minute.
What's going on?
1, 2, 3, cure. 4, cure.
You're saying cure instead of incrementing numbers, though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5,
6, 7.
7.
Didn't I have to use this thing that I didn't use?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
definitely had to use that, sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what you were double checking, sorry.
Okay, here's the thing. I have 2 cards in my hand, and I can play this at any time, not as an action.
Yes.
Which means that I could, before we infect, warp here and eradicate blue.
I mean,
Granted, how many blue cards do we already have in there?
we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
More
Note
than
that,
almost all of them. There's 10 blue
yeah,
slots.
note that one of them is a Zambi card, though. There's actually, yeah, one is a Zambi blue, but that's okay.
Alright. Rest on your heads.
Still.
Algiers.
Alright.
Okay.
Bunch of eradicated.
Alright.
A bunch of
A
eradicated.
bunch of eradicated. 1, 2, 3.
No, no.
Oh, what?
Go to the research
Yeah.
station.
Oh yeah.
Take
I
the
know,
bus.
that's what I did. 1.
It's like there's a waiting helicopter and she just sprints away from it.
3, it's eradicated.
Yay.
And quarantine. Anything?
Yes.
Any Zambo?
Any of the Zambis except St. Petersburg would be fine.
Actually,
You're
Oh no, not those two. Never those.
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
Neither of those
Those
matter.
are
I would put
fully
it in
roguelike.
Jakarta.
Yeah,
Oh,
Jakarta,
yeah.
because that's actually threatening to make more fated cities.
Sure.
Okay,
Alright, cool.
Great.
Great work.
you did it. Yeller.
Lagos. Yeah, let's cure
Polos.
yellow. Yeah, let's
Polo.
Three yellow.
cure it.
And by the way, the valuable, awesome thing we learned about new assignment last time was that you can basically, the last cure you can get at a 1-card discount if you're hanging on to it.
Yes.
So I'm gonna hang on to it and hope that we start drawing some red one day.
Santiago, you get infected. Bogota, you get infected. Where are you?
Polo boy.
Okay.
Alright, a bunch of scattered yellows.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm so drunk.
Alright.
Alright, my turn.
Underwater.
Well, Baghdad that's of no use to me that way. Do the war, but
You can put a research station medic equipment on it.
could.
I don't know. If you had an extra action to spend.
This guy usually doesn't. Let's see. Well, here's something I'm thinking about.
Ferrets.
Well, besides that,
Arkham Horror.
if we're not going to do the Quarantine 7, and it doesn't look like we are, because there's no reason for it zombie-wise, which makes it inefficient, we really need to meet the military base thing. I probably should get on that.
Okay.
Which, good news is, we already have... Well, we have a little redundancy here, but we have 2 already. So I will start on that, and the easiest way to start on that is just to build one right where I'm at, which is 3.
Today's stream is brought to you by Publix brand Wavy Treats.
Thanks,
Dog
Public.
treats with
3
bacon flavor.
actions.
Low in fat, fun wavy shape.
2, I will telewarp to St. Petersburg. Third action, I'll build one in St. Petersburg. I have 1 action left, so I will warp from St. Petersburg to Johannesburg and destroy zombies.
Nice. Nice.
Very nice. Much happier looking turn. Alright.
Much happier looking game in general.
Yes. Let's see what we got. Forecast. Draw a look at and rearrange top 6 of the infection guess.
What is going on?
Yes.
Epidemic.
Yeah, okay, alright. That's fine. That's. Do we want a quiet night?
Yes.
Well, we also have forecast.
Yes.
We don't need to do both.
Yes.
So let's see. Let's see what we get. Bottom deck. Bottom of the deck. This one is Riata,
Uh-oh. That's a Snickers.
but not one that had been hit.
Sure.
Not a Snickers that had been hit.
Polo, who's that?
Okay.
Who's messing
Riata
with the
and
turtle?
a bunch of other stuff
Who's
are
messing
going
with the
on.
turtle?
I'm gonna s-
so scared sometimes that Frigga's dead. Every time I go in there, I just like have to put my head all the way in the bathtub.
We can just forecast it.
I think we should. I think we should
Probably
probably
sleep.
just
Because
forecast.
the only.
Yeah,
That's
she
really
is.
the only
Maybe
danger.
she was.
I don't want to wake her up, but I also just kind of want to like make a loud noise and see if she moves.
Whenever I go in there to see if she's
Oh,
awake,
Freya.
she always opens her eyes to glare at me.
I am trapped in this porcelain world.
She got to go outside today. It was
Okay.
like 60 today.
I noticed that one of her toys is just like the drainage cap for the bathtub.
Well, no, that was at the bottom of the mulch. So Freya is my tortoise who sometimes has to live in the bathtub because it's freezing outside.
A common problem in Austin, Texas.
Well, sometimes.
I know, I'm just teasing.
And because it's sort of a longer stay kind of thing, I filled the bathtub with mulch. You know, so she'd have like a place to mulch. But she's a Spurtheye tortoise, which is a digging breed of tortoise. So she just dug and dug and dug until she found the stopper.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And then what?
Well,
Now it's a toy.
She
you
chew
like
on it?
play with stuff,
I
but
know.
there's just bits of mulch in the drain that aren't supposed to be there.
Probably a lot of them by now.
We'll see.
Anyway,
Wouldn't be the
So
first time.
forecast?
so we're gonna forecast.
I think forecast is a good idea.
All right,
cool.
and after all, the forecast is disastrous. We still have
Sure.
that. Forecasting. So I will
Describe
draw.
for us how forecasting works.
Sure. Basically, you draw, look at, and rearrange the top 6 of the infection deck and put them back on top.
That allows us to schedule the nasty business
Indeed.
if it's going to be coming up.
Let's see. Our forecast is today, Sunday of next week, looks very polo-ish.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's a big
Followed
fart.
by San Francisco.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Clear skies. Santiago.
That's all right.
This whole sort of
London.
scheduling disaster for a
Excellent.
particular day seems like just the kind of scheme Calendar Man would have done.
Let's see. Next we have New York.
All right.
And our
Gorgeous.
last one is Beijing. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we will put the blues on top.
Yep.
So we have one totally safe turn. We'll have one
Very nice.
iffy one, and we have another iffy one, but none of them are disastrous. So, next
Great.
3 turns should be pretty safe.
Easy peasy.
Looks like it's all smooth sailing from here.
That was my first
Yeah.
card, I think, right?
Give me treats. Are these
You
people?
pulled
No.
an event and then.
Oh, I pulled an event. Yeah, I used the
Right.
forecast. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Then those were both my cards. So now I will draw
Like the place.
from the infection
Hello.
deck. No one cares.
Hey.
No one
I
cares.
don't
Yay!
You are up.
Hey.
Okay.
Can I do the whole thing?
Yeah. You have to look and see how cute he is.
This is
Well, I'm gonna start giving people yellow cards.
That seems like a good plan. She's got 3.
Yep.
We're talking about polo right now.
Give me yellow.
Damn,
Well,
it doesn't
looking
work.
yellow.
God damn it.
Crap. The only thing is, I have to take you to Mexico City to give you that card.
Fun. What are we gonna do in Mexico City?
Trade cards.
Not drink the water.
Trade knowledge.
Yes.
That's
Um.
the least sexy vacation I've ever heard of. And that includes the one where you went to Mexico and played FTL the entire time.
That's great.
I read a book.
Was it the strategy guide to FTL
So.
by Brady Games?
Okay, so.
There was a Agatha Christie. Don't remember the name of the book. It was scary. It's spooky reading it on a
All right.
Don't tell Polo, I don't want to
dark
nightmares.
rock.
Flying to Mexico City.
Okay.
Bringing her to Mexico City too. Giving her the entire city.
Yeah.
And then flying to Fox.
Hello.
Alright.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
instead of that for your last turn, you should move her to Bogota.
Oh, so she can.
Oh, so she can grab it from me?
Yeah. Do it. Go.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Excuse you.
Well, are you sure? Because
Yes.
Yeah, she would have 5.
yeah, she'll be able to. She will
And
be
she
able
can
to.
walk right into the other research station.
One,
Yeah.
So she doesn't sprint away from the helicopter.
Yeah, she can cure yellow. That's.
Yeah, I mean, she could still do it on her turn if Brendan just ended his turn there. Because 1 trade, 3 cure.
But this way, if she's already there, he can trade it to her on his turn and doesn't have
That's
to
what I
use
was
his
gonna
turn
do.
there.
That's what I
Yeah,
want to
and
her.
then.
I know. I'm just saying we get an extra action though if you start on my.
I don't think we need one in this case.
Okay.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Yeah, it'd take him 2 to get back to where he needs to be for this, so it'd be a net loss.
In fact, if you want, I could end my turn where you are, so that you get another
Wait,
extra
wouldn't it
action.
be better if I was in Bogota and walked?
No.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
we're
that's
saying.
what you
Oh.
need
That's
to
what
go
he's saying.
for me to give you the
Yeah,
card.
right.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
thought you said to move you there, and I was
No.
not understanding.
Mhm. Well, no, I was saying that because I can move him here. He can get extra action, like putting a equipment on a card or something like that. I just like the idea of getting these equipments out there so that they're.
No, I think we've done a good job of that.
Yeah.
But she needs to be in Bogota regardless of whatever else happens.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
Okay.
Draw your
These, right?
cardies.
Draw some red ones to hand out.
Here's some equipment right there. Induced pluripotent stem cells.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Give me some reds. And LA.
That's not the
3, 7 cards.
First one will be an easy one.
Nothing.
And next one will hurt a little bit, but
Sao Paulo.
nothing terrible. Yeah.
Oh, no. Here.
Sao
All right.
Paulo.
Polo.
You're diseased.
Dear little tail.
We still love you.
Your little tail's thumping.
Dogs hate it when you hug them.
I know. But they're so fun to
But he tolerates it so well. Good job.
You just fed me bacon. I'm happy.
Raisin lets me hug her when it's cold.
Brendan turn.
Your
1, 2,
Buckle my shoe.
3.
Yeah.
Then you might as well take the cube off and then move back to Lobos. So that was the.
Yeah.
Cure. 5.
There you go. Last easy turn on this deck at least. I don't know what that deck's got for you.
Toke.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep.
Well, it's gonna mess up our deck a little bit, but at least we know we have. Oh look, all the easy ones are going back on top. As long as the
Yeah.
bottom deck one isn't terrible, this will be
Good
okay.
job.
Let's see what the bottom deck one is.
Be blue. Be blue.
It's Hong Kong.
man.
That's okay.
That's
Okay.
tolerable.
Yeah.
But it will. Oh,
It
it's
could
a
come back.
Zambi. It's a Zambi. I
Oh.
forgot. That's not
Man.
great.
Okay. Might be.
All 159.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll quarantine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do not want
Good.
Hong Kong to explode under any circumstances.
Great.
Okay. We'll reshuffle
Yeah.
these.
Oh,
And he's
okay.
gonna have to. You quiet nighted, right? You're going
Yes.
I will.
to? Okay, yeah. So I'll shuffle these
I'll
5
give my
cards.
card to Lobos, symbolizing its destruction.
Yay.
1.
Chump.
Cure.
Yellow is cured. Awesome. It's already flipped up. I can't tell. It's yellow and white.
It's not. 3.
Okay.
Is it remove all?
Yep.
Mhm.
Now let's remove all. Yep.
4.
Flip.
Stun.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Flip yeller.
Butterfingers have been cured.
Yay!
Santiago.
One red.
Horse.
One red, I think.
Washington. Where are all the red cards?
Good
At
question.
the bottom of the
And now.
3 of these.
I thought we had one quiet night.
No, that was your
This
turn.
was your
That
turn.
was Fieldy's.
She
Blue.
protected.
Yeah,
one
I
cares.
was quarantined. Hong Kong.
That's
the-
it.
That's the one that was protected.
Poop.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
One more.
One
we're,
more.
We're,
It's
at,
3 now?
we're at
Oh.
3.
We're at 3.
London.
Another one.
Okay.
Okay. And the next 3 should actually be relatively tame still too. So that's good. Me turn. Me turn.
Love the game.
Love to. Let's see. So
Now, we have,
Oh, we have a new assignment,
one
so
red,
yeah.
we need to
one
get
red.
4.
You have an effective red.
Yes. So right now, I mean, no real advantage in anything that can be
Yeah,
done.
the only problem is I can't trade it really. Well, I pretty much can't at all.
Yeah. Well, we have 2 Zambi cities at 3. Riata will come back up eventually. Riata actually has a panic level of 1, interestingly enough, so it can be flown out of normally. I don't want to discard my red though to fly there that way.
Yeah.
Let's see. Looks like the options are fight Zambi problems or try to work on yellow. So,
What?
or get in position
No, we
for red.
have yellow cured.
Notably,
But
I
if we
have,
eradicate it, and that's that many
Oh, I see what you're
more
saying.
cards.
yeah. On the other hand, the card I have is Ho Chi Minh City. There's already a research base there. But on the other hand, I need to put military bases over here or we can't win anyway. That would be a tragic way to not win, is to get red cured and not have the bases.
I kind of like the. I think we're in a pretty good state at present. I think if we cleared up yellow, we'd be that much better off.
Yeah, yellow's been coming up a lot too. And it's going to come up a lot more after that.
Yeah.
As long as we get Riyadh taken care of somehow. Which I can fly to a yellow city.
Actually,
Buenos Aires, though, that's not that useful.
can you just
What's up?
let's see? If you cured these 2, I can have. I'll have 5 actions. I can fly to Kinshasa. Oh no, I can't. Direct flight there.
Yeah. I agree that Riyadh we should deal.
Why don't you take care of Lagos? It's right next to a research base. You could probably do that one.
Yeah.
Although you can't get the other one.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, let me see. What's your other one? Los Angeles. Yeah, so help here. So we want to work on yellow then. That sound like the plan?
Yes.
Okay.
Eradicate.
I will work on that then. Alright, that was 4 actions.
Good job.
Cards are
Red.
nope cartoons. And Delhi, which will get a Zambi. Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh, I gotta do these. Yeah, sorry. Sao Paulo,
Oh, yeah.
which gets one, but I'm someone there. San Francisco, no one cares, and Santiago.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, cure. 2, 3, 5.
Ooh, Death Omen Bear.
So
The Death Omen Bear for
I can
bear.
cure these two. If you want to cure that on your turn,
I think so.
I like it.
do we have other? Was LA?
I could also give you 2 more actions if that would.
Not with
Let
the
you
red
back.
card.
Wait.
Who am I going to give it to?
Well, yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know. We have so few of them on the table.
But the longer that we delay, we're going to wind up getting another one. So
Mhm,
one more cube that we got to
mhm.
cure.
Uh,
Take them out.
3, 4, 6, 7. I can eradicate in 7 turns, which would be two actions.
We got the cards. We should use them.
They'll put us in a really good spot.
I mean, I'll go with the majority consensus, but I'm scared.
I think if we save them until we're in really deep trouble, it might be too late.
Well, it's the red card I'm concerned about. Blowing the action card I don't mind,
Oh,
but
I see.
ditching the 1 red out of the 2 we have.
But with that out
So-
of
Show me
the
your-
question, all we have to do is.
Focus
Yeah.
on
This.
one
That's what I'm all about.
So I would go
Alright,
1, 2,
I've been reluctantly sold on it.
3, 4,
How do you go there?
with my ability to teleport. 5, 6, 7.
You make a pretty compelling argument. I like seeing 2 colors off the table, especially when I know they're heavily in the deck. Let's do it.
Plus, we have 1 Butterfinger to upgrade, and could pursue.
Yes.
Yeah, we can get
Another
it's
one.
easy to cure too.
Sounds like one of the guide the races of Star Wars. The Butterfinger.
George Lucas was still in charge, it probably would be.
The Norm Core.
No, you don't.
Okay, let's see.
Red.
There's
thank
red.
goodness.
I can
The
give that
Woolies.
somebody.
Honestly,
um,
you're at 2.
I am at 2.
Remember the set?
Atlanta, and I have 5, 9 cards. So
2 gotta go. Maybe
It's the zombie ones.
the zombie
that's
ones.
incurable.
Yeah, the zombie ones.
Yeah.
You're not going anywhere near that place, probably.
unless I want to put equipment on them, that's the only thing.
Then is one of those equipment ones something you don't think you're gonna use? So you could keep one with a blanket.
Hazmat suit.
Yeah, you've.
I wouldn't-
What's the other one?
The other one
This is
is
the
Oh
one
yeah,
that's
that's the
the
cure
wild
one. Yeah,
card.
Yeah, that one gotta keep. So if you're gonna get rid of one to do equipment later.
Am I gonna need yellow at all ever? What do I need blue for? What do I need yellow?
No,
or
that's
blue
true.
for?
We've already cured them. Yeah, get rid of one of each. Just
Oh,
keep
yeah.
the options
That
open
works.
for teleportation. Teleporting.
back.
Teleportation.
So you discard it.
Yeah, and this is Atlanta, so that's
Yeah.
just the research city.
3 cards. Don't know what's coming anymore.
Beijing.
Okay.
We did know that was coming, I think.
Oh yeah, that was the last one we knew was coming.
Blue,
That's zombie though.
yellow. Oh fuck. That's right.
And cartoon gets 1.
Cool. Nope.
Oh,
Doesn't.
yeah, that's right. Cool.
Yay!
See?
See it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just get us through this.
And if we really feel like it, we can upgrade Butterfingers now to be
Yeah.
the same level
Yes.
as Easy
Yes.
Blue.
Do that.
I mean, that's
Oh well, that's right. You can quarantine that fairly easily because there's a military base right there.
There
You're next
is-
to a research station.
There is 1, 2, warp.
Did we call the blue Nestle's?
Nestle's Crunch.
Nestle's
Yeah.
Crunch.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
And I have 1 more action I can take.
Honestly, wouldn't object to a quarantine here, just in case something goes wrong with the military bases.
Yeah,
It gets us 3 that are faded and quarantined.
I'm with you. Okay. Cards.
Yeah.
Tehran. It's Zambo.
Nobody cares.
No one cares.
I'm sure that the people of Tehran.
No,
really care.
they're all zombies.
Yeah.
Well, they care in the good way.
Burn to death. I mean, it's kind of.
Where's Bangkok?
It doesn't get a thing anyway, so it doesn't matter. Paris. Oh, Bangkok.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. You're right.
Riyadh.
Riyadh. Riyadh's gonna explode.
Explode.
It's a very muted explosion. One here and one here, and that's it. And of course, its panic goes to
It goes to 2.
Sorry, Riyadh.
You can quarantine it now. Although we might want
Is
to
it?
quarantine non-triples.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of the thing. Right.
Nope, I got one more.
Oh, that's right.
It's your carton.
Okay.
Indonesia
guess,
is. Oh, it's a Zambo. Wait, it pops.
Yeah.
So for my turn, I should be heading to red, right, and start helping to keep in that area.
Throwing some quarantines on random
I
zombie
won't be able
cities.
to do much, I think, except for get there. One. Where do we want this?
Riyadh just came up. One of these, not these two for sure.
Maybe Cairo.
Cairo. Was Cairo here?
Yep.
I could go with that.
Two. Then I guess.
Or move to here so you're in position to clean up your stuff.
Yeah. Is Beijing.
Oh yeah, you can also make me a beacon for me to travel to.
Wave treats.
Is Beijing in risk of exploding?
It is in the pile currently.
I mean, is it safe for me to end my turn here?
I think so. Yeah.
There you'd be fine because it has to explode.
It'd have to be a double to get. You'd have to have some terrible luck for that to turn out bad.
that will never happen.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, so Polo and Paris. Where are the red cards?
We have enough technically. We just have to get them around.
You threw them away. You only threw one away, right?
Yes, 3 cards.
Seoul.
Okay.
Ho Chi Minh. Shanghai. Jeez.
Well, you wanted the red cards.
Yeah.
You got them.
Not
Beautiful.
those ones.
All right.
Beautiful.
Controversial idea. Switch myself to the medic. and laugh a lot at
Yeah.
this
Do
problem.
Do it. I like that.
Of course, we lose my upgrade though, which means there's no longer a way to fight this.
Kill the
effectively.
zombies?
Yeah.
I think we just need to shield them in at this point.
Also, if I do this way, we don't have the easy win on the red cure or
Right.
building military bases. Actually, we probably can't do this
Yeah.
yet. Next turn, this might be a good idea.
Maybe
but
next turn.
Yeah, it's a lower.
Does your card only work for you?
Any player? Actually.
Any player, yeah. At any time.
So if I'm gonna stay me,
So that's if I get 2 red cards, we can just win
Yeah.
right there.
yeah, and I've got Ho Chi Minh City, which is a research station anyway.
Wait, did we? We need 3 objectives, right?
Yeah, we need the military bases still. That's what
Oh,
I've got to
okay.
work on.
Right.
There's only 2 missing, so that's not bad. But
I mean,
Here, these 2?
Yeah,
I,
these two.
I could also.
Easy. I can also build one in Montreal. Easy. Just fly there.
Quarantine there. Work. 3, 4, 5. So that's 3, and that would be 3 there. And then if she remote quarantine 1 more, maybe that's something.
assuming none of them pop, yeah. But they probably won't pop that quick. They usually don't.
Yeah.
So that would give us.
Honestly, that's probably what I'm going to do on my turn anyway, because it's
Okay.
better safe than sorry to have quarantines in there.
Yeah, I agree with that. So we're saying I should go ahead and switch to medic, or should we save it so we can do the one cheap?
I
route
think
of
saving
win?
it.
Although
Saving it. Is
I think
best.
saving it is still
Okay.
a good idea, but
So in that case, I'll focus on military bases then. That's what it sounds like.
I mean, I think that focusing on red is still a good idea if we can somehow do that.
Okay, well, it's not terribly hard to manage.
Like we have so many 3s over there. We
We
got to
do.
do something about that.
We do. All right. 1. Move there because I got to do that first.
End of turn.
Military warp. 2, 3, 4.
You could-
And I'll cure here. I think was my 4. Wait, that was 1. That was one to move there. Ah, frick. 1,
2, 3.
4.
Yeah, I don't have enough for that. Kind of wanted to
You
pop a
could.
zombie.
I'm not concerned about this.
Yeah.
You could have. Wait, 1.
The problem was I started here.
Yep.
So I wasn't already on a base.
Yep.
Which means I had to move to 1. That's what slowed me down from my usual craziness. So this part we have to do. That's 1. This part we have to do. That's 2. The only question is, what do I do after I'm here? I could drop a cube and a quarantine.
Yeah.
You can remote.
Oh no, I can't remote. I can't. That's you. Sorry.
You're not me. Don't wear my skin.
Do you want to be our red guy?
Drop a couple cubes.
Wait, you don't have his card now.
Get rid of the 2
He has to
cubes.
be the red guy now because he's the only one with the
I have
card.
2 right now.
Yeah. What's your other one? Jakarta?
Mm-hmm.
That is
It's zombie.
zombie. That's hard to trade.
But I can fly there.
Sure.
But,
Well, this is a 3 and I'm on it. Seems silly to not get rid of the cube.
yeah.
Where are the other characters?
Box. Here you go.
Oh, we still have the swap.
Yep.
Let's save that for.
I think that we need to research that. Because I can literally pull 2 cards next turn and we'd win.
Yeah.
Because this could happen. This is not an action. It can happen at any moment. So that's 3 actions.
Do we have other objectives? Yet?
We don't have military bases yet.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's
we
easy.
Need,
Actually,
Yeah. No.
we need one in North and South America. Right?
yeah,
I can build one in 1 turn. In 2 moves.
yeah. South America, and since we have no other use for blue and yellow cards, that'll be pretty easy. Just remember, you have to be there in the city without having to fly there because you need the cards for the base.
Sure.
Except me.
Yep. So 3. What am I gonna do with my last action?
Could
Well, I have
research an item.
I have
Oh.
Sao Paulo, so
That's
it'd be
true.
available
What are
there.
the
Binoculars.
Where's the other one?
Oh, we got new ones. That's right.
It's really just the 2 binoculars and an extra
Oh, upgrade stuff.
field hospital.
I'd be like a turn away from being able to.
The binocular
Old
seems
ones? Do we
nice.
have other ones?
Yeah, through here.
Oh, cool.
I don't know, binoculars is pretty
Hazmat
situational.
Hazmat suit and field hospitals. Yeah, that's what we've got.
It does seem situational, but it seems like we're gonna want it.
Yeah, I know. That's what we were saying. We need to immediately jump on the new mechanics.
Well, we did. we knocked the crap out of it.
Yeah.
Of course, they may not all be that easy either. Yeah, I like binoculars. I think
Okay.
I will get some deli-ish. What would the word be for as an adjective? Delhi. Delhin.
Delheen.
Delhin. Yeah. Delhin.
Not a cultured person.
Alright, Delhi will have binoculars associated with it.
Indian.
I can tell you about.
Indian binoculars. Cool. Indian binoculars. Done. Alright. I
Full
gotta
cards,
do some
right?
cards, yeah.
Epidemic's coming soon.
I got a red card.
Uh,
I got Chennai, which will get a zombie if it needs one.
People that live there are called Delhiites.
Delhiites.
you're in Ho Chi Minh. I can
I
get
am.
that from you.
You can.
I should do that. Because if I pull 1 red card
Yes.
out of the 2.
And we're actually not far from Sydney either, really. If we had to walk there. Heck, you could move me there and take it from me, potentially. Because you, let's see, warp to me, get the card. Yeah, we can come close.
Yeah.
Anyway. Alright, that was my 2 from there, now it's my 3 from here. Kinshasa, no one cares. Algiers, people are going to care about that one.
It moves to 2.
Okay.
Zambos.
And Atlanta, no one cares.
Great.
Alright.
Okay. So. I'm absolutely going to do 1, 2.
Yeah, 3 cards for red.
Then,
New assignment is pulsing,
you
but
know what I think I'm going to do is just go build a military base in Montreal?
well, I mean, if we both get to Sydney, if you
Oh,
had to do-
sorry, we won't actually immediately win. I have to still go
I
to the
can
research
do-
station.
I can do the one in South America, right?
and I'm gonna do any of them if we get back to mine too, because I can just fly from here to anywhere. Well,
I think we will have to get back to mine. my turn at least, because I need to make it to a research
Sydney.
station.
I have Bangkok. Just walk to Bangkok. And walk me to Bangkok.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, it's quarantined and technically zombie, but no zombies at the moment.
Okay, and then we get extra action too.
Yep.
3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then you give me it on your turn.
Yep.
I'll have enough to do that thing, but I still need to make it to a research station.
Yeah.
Okay. So we just need to survive. A couple more. I think
Yep.
epidemic's coming soon though. Well, there's this. That's a
Experimental
nice.
vaccine.
It's a nice buffer. If anything,
yeah.
we don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. See.
Well, you got the red anyway. You can cure it immediately
Okay.
on his next turn. When it's just walk there and do it.
I'm gonna dump one of these and. Wait,
Well.
Carl. And
So he's curing it on his next turn. That's a known now, right?
It is, but if I gave him my card, we wouldn't necessarily have to use that, which would maybe free that up to. I don't know if there's any of these that would make.
Medic would let you wipe red out really easily, but which could be nice if an epidemic comes up.
But more to the point, I'm looking for something that would let us win.
In that case,
More
we need.
quickly.
In that case, we need quarantines or military bases.
I think we already have everything that would help us with that.
Yeah, we have the perfect people for those.
Can't you just
I liked your original plan of just
dive in and boom, boom,
spamming
boom, like
quarantines.
because we're at 1, 2. Oh wait, what the hell?
3. And we haven't been doing a lot of quarantining in faded cities.
This isn't even faded. This is the thing. Oh, it is. It is.
Yeah. So we got 3,
Okay.
but need a lot more than 3.
It doesn't help that these are all the same colors. Quarantine markers.
No.
Well, okay, we'll do your.
Oh yes, 3.
Yep.
I just
You were
4,
discarding.
4. Oh, 8.
Well, one more discard. Yeah.
Oops.
What do we got?
Tehran.
No one cares. They get a zombie, but no one cares. Okay.
Kolkata.
You might care about that. Okay.
That's Bogota. Nobody cares.
Okay.
This is a big city. No,
No.
it's not.
Nope.
1, 2,
2.
3, 4, 5, 6. So that would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
And I can always just walk into here and drop a quarantine since I'm military and I'm already on a military base.
I can put them
Yeah,
anywhere.
you can do it anywhere.
Will
So
we
yeah.
just win as soon as she places one?
No,
he
I
has
have
to
to
cure
cure
red.
it. So
And even if I transform him, he can't do that until his turn when he's on a research station. So we have to make it a few turns. Which, putting quarantines down is the way to also make it a
Prevent.
few turns. So.
Yeah. in worst case, are you able to make 2 military bases? And you can do that in your turn, right? Boom 1, boom 2.
Yeah, if we absolutely had to for some reason, I could do that. Although I could just quarantine faded cities too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if those pop
Yeah.
all over the place.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
3, and 4, 5, 6. Yep.
4,
6. Okay.
Awesome.
Draw some stuff.
Thumbs up.
5.
Okay, let's resolve it. Step 1 is the bottom of the deck. That will be Cairo.
Pop? Does it just pop?
Yep, just pops.
Nope, that was Riyadh.
That was Riyadh though. Get Cairo. That's the one you're on. Well,
We always making it out of this alive.
okay. And we will reshuffle a rather large stack full of blue and yellow,
Great.
but also
We
with
don't-
some
Don't
red.
die, don't die, don't
We don't. We
die.
don't. We don't.
I really
It's
don't
pretty
wanna burn
low.
it
It's
again.
pretty
No.
low.
I'm still sad we burned one and still lost. That hurt a lot.
Yeah.
That hurt my feelings.
What if we die right now?
That
We're
would be really unfortunate.
I think it's possible.
It's pretty possible.
It really is.
for
It would be
6
it would be
outbreaks,
pretty
though.
unlucky, but it could happen.
Yeah.
We can get 6 outbreaks from that. Because they're limited to 1 pop each, right?
We could get, yeah, we would get at most 3 from that.
Okay.
It would be a very messy situation after that, and we'd immediately have to go over there and deal with it if we weren't winning instantly. But
Hopefully we win instantly.
yes, I like that
Yeah,
idea.
so worst
Yeah,
case
actually, that
scenario.
would be preferable because that would mean
Also, no.
hopefully that this wouldn't pop. We wouldn't lose it.
Yeah, well, this wouldn't pop anyway because of the wrong color. It'd actually be
Right,
red
yeah.
cubes in that case. Alright. 3 draws.
My life.
Do you have any scars?
I'm about to.
No.
Not yet.
This is the sexy vacation.
Is this my turn?
No, it's
No,
my
your
turn.
turn. Oh, okay.
You have one more to draw.
Second card.
Yep.
Riyadh.
Okay.
With a sticker.
Uh-oh.
Grenade belt.
Three
Put
on?
it back.
No,
Okay,
it
loses
it doesn't
its,
matter.
Nope,
No, it
doesn't.
doesn't.
We got 3 already.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Six.
What do you got?
Beijing.
There's
of course.
1.
That's an outbreak. That's 2 outbreaks.
Good lord.
Boink. And boink.
And boink. And
Oh.
a quarantine pop.
Boink.
Nope.
Oh.
Quarantine
No.
pop for that one.
Oh.
Wait.
Well, that is bad
Did you
then.
pull Beijing?
Yep.
Yep. What?
Oh.
Uh,
Did you pull up quarantine from here?
Yes, we just did
Because
that.
it's gonna explode.
Because Shanghai is also exploding
Uh-huh.
right now.
Oh, okay.
Which
I thought
means
you were-
So you are
scar.
gonna get a scar.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to take.
Well, there's other options too. It's not just those terrible
You
ones.
may not do the build roadblock action.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
safe.
quarantine
That's pretty
specialist
good.
is range, so good.
Yeah.
Is that indecisive?
Yes.
Yes.
Just like holding roadblocks, like spill everywhere.
Well, that was 1 card and 2 outbreaks. Let's see what happens.
Shanghai?
Oh, where's the? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, let's go.
Shanghai and Hong Kong. Actually, if Hong Kong comes up, it sucks a lot.
Hotlanta.
No
Yay!
one cares.
Nothing. Nothing.
Nope. Nope. No. Nothing. It's
Get
cleared.
that out of here.
Stop.
Get it out.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Paris.
Nothing
No one cares
happens.
about that either. Okay.
Okay, let's go in the game.
Well,
It's your turn, right?
Yeah, so just get rid of all that shit.
no, wait. So
Shanghai and Seoul need to be cured, which can happen.
We'll throw 1 quarantine, but
How many faded cities do we have quarantined?
We should actually cure.
we have 5.
Okay. You're here,
Mm-hmm.
and you can go here and here.
Yes.
Then just quarantine those and use that, and we'll win immediately.
No.
He
I have
has
to
to
cure.
get to his turn, and he has to.
Oh, it has
I'm
to be a research
guaranteed
station.
going.
Yes, and
Sorry,
it takes
I-
an action too.
I think you should play these
Play it
safe.
Get
He can guaranteed build 2 military bases.
No, I
Yeah.
forgot that you needed to be at a research
One,
station for that.
two.
Not
No,
that
no,
one.
no, no.
No
That
need.
just blew up.
Go to Seoul
Yes.
instead, because that's the
No, no, you're
that's
right.
the danger.
This one.
I was
this
going
one.
to take 1 off of each of them.
1 off these. Yeah, off these
I
two.
mean, 1 off each and then quarantine 1. So I can.
I don't think you have that many
Don't you have
actions.
4
do you?
actions?
1,
Mhm.
2, 3, quarantine. It's 4.
Oh, remote quarantine.
But you can remote quarantine one of these and because
No.
Beijing's no.
Either way,
Beijing,
it's
Beijing
gonna.
we just drew. so
Yeah,
we're probably
Beijing
not
is
gonna
no
have
danger at all.
Yeah, but either way, it's gonna cost her 4. She can't remote quarantine this turn.
Oh, she can.
You can, because I can move.
Just those.
Oh
two.
wait, no, yeah, you can. Never mind.
1, 2, 3. And where
Good.
do we want one of these?
Hong Kong. Because this would spread faded cities.
Yeah, Hong
Yeah,
Kong.
definitely.
Hong Kong.
All
What
of
it-
this would be faded.
Yeah,
And
that
Hong
would-
Kong is
that
a
would be
faded city,
terrible.
so we would have it counts for that objective as well.
Alright, we got Manila and remote treatment. Remove 2
Nice.
disease cubes from the board.
Where were you
Do
a
it!
minute ago?
Yeah, okay.
Well,
I
let's
think we've
wait.
gotten plenty of our
Yeah.
share of fun and events
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah. All right.
Ready to infect
3.
London. No one
Mhm.
cares. Good. Jakarta.
No one cares.
Oh.
Zambi's one. Oh, it's quarantine
Pops.
though. Pops, but that truck cost us one of those. Tehran explodes and no one notices.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, my turn. Plan is military bases, I believe.
Oh, I'm sorry. Polo gets so upset whenever I'm standing for my turn.
Yes. Okay. Cool. So just military bases. Sound like the plan?
Guess
That's
so.
the
All right.
last victory condition, right?
Its turn.
Please don't draw that back.
Beijing with a hazmat suit. And Madrid.
Do you have to discard?
I do. I will discard Madrid. I really don't think it's going to matter.
Keen.
Here we go. Algiers.
Pop.
Which one? Okay. Kinshasa, no one cares. Cairo.
Just gets a third.
Oh, thank goodness.
This one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It's because you destroyed one early on when you traveled through there.
Alright.
Cool.
Good lord.
Wait.
We haven't met the other objective, right?
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter.
No, we met military bases now.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Boink.
Congratulations, you are now.
What?
Prime.
Dispatcher is evolving. Dispatcher became Criantus.
I'm glad no one pressed B. That would have been horrible.
4 to cure.
Victory!
Victory!
Disconnected.
Holy cow.
What? Not now, of all times.
It was just the chat
From
server
chat.
for some reason.
Yeah, it happens.
What do I do?
Huh?
Do I do
It
anything?
auto connects. Where did you see disconnected?
We're disconnected from the socket server.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No.
They should reconnect, but who knows?
Alright.
Do we win?
We win.
We won.
I'm so unfamiliar with the sensation. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna get a win bonus!
Yes, we're gonna get a win bonus.
Oh my god.
Let's go through the motions. We haven't won in a while. I want to make sure we get it right. If you win the game, you get the win bonus.
Oh
Yay.
my god. We did 5 in a row fails.
Let's see. Where did I put the quarter of joy and happiness?
Did you swallow it?
I might
Oh
have.
my god.
Or it might be under some of this assorted stuff. I don't see the quarter. No, I want the quarter. Must
Alright, so this is late July.
Oh, Criantus stealing the win.
Seriously.
Always shows up to save the day.
Dispatcher
Oh, quarter.
felt the loss. And
Alright. Alright. Scratch off this bonus if you win a game in July. We won a game. And we didn't even have to use the card of shame.
This is 1-7 is the dates.
Already did it. I was so excited.
Did you log a win an hour ago?
Holy crap!
Holy crap.
Okay.
Okay.
For any game played in August, after this, before the first term begins, add a starting military base and a military base to the board. Basically, one of the military base upgrades for free.
That's good.
And also another base anywhere you want. That is pretty amazing.
Wait, what's the starting military base?
It's one of the stickers where the one will always spawn for the rest of time.
Oh, that's so
Pretty good.
good.
That's awesome.
Did you put it in Tehran? I'm kind of not kidding.
I'm not sure I am either. You still got the back
I mean,
handy for the shavings?
I think that's here. Maybe just a cup would be.
Yeah.
Eat them!
Shots.
Every Herbie!
This isn't very effective for scraping them off, but I'll do my best.
It's okay.
This is totally not working.
I appreciate your attention to detail.
Polo will have some iron in his diet.
No.
What about Delhi?
Maybe.
It's connected to more.
We don't have to worry about that in
Yeah,
deciding
alright.
that
Alright.
until next time.
That is for August.
That's a month away.
Let's see. Your funding level is cut by 2 as you clearly have the situation in hand. What have they been watching?
Twitch.com.
Yeah, apparently. So
Slash-
early August we will
slash
have 8 funding.
The Slash Mike show.
Let's see. Next up on the list is choose 2 upgrades. Well,
Butterfingers?
I think I like that idea.
Butterfingers.
Yeah.
Butterfingers will go to both. You don't need an action, and you get one fewer. Need one fewer
Yep.
card. Go for it.
Yep.
So. Nothing. I don't have anything to say. Shut up.
Anything.
This is the third worst worst vacation I've ever been on.
Third worst?
Yeah.
You know, actually,
One was FTL and books, and 2 was bees.
it wasn't exactly the plan, but I think we actually kind of did it the right way. We used early July to just get the search out of the way, and then didn't have to worry about it and could just
I
go to
think you're
town
right,
in July.
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't the plan. It kind of blew up on us, but that worked out.
Yeah.
We took care of it. And now yellow and blue are both on the ropes. Unfortunately, red can never be quite that easy, but red can still actually get the no action needed, I believe.
Red can still get, you no longer need to spend an action to discover
Yeah.
a cure for this disease.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not
Pretty
bad.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could
Worth-
save an entire round, basically.
It's worth doing.
Or most of a round.
Alright, what else do we need to do? Anything on the legacy deck?
Oh, that will be at the first game of August. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, that's it. Really, other than laying out the board.
Terrific.
Good,
Good game.
games.
Holy crap.
Oh my goodness.
Super.
We did it.
We
What
did it.
a stressful life we lead. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us while we play. We're going to play, of course, again next week. Next Thursday, we'll tackle episode 8, August, where things will presumably continue to heat up, and maybe we'll
Die.
yeah. I mean, everything will probably be just fine.
I don't.
I think we're going to be fine. We're going to go hang out. Ben Prenti is playing Mega Man 2.
Nice.
So why wouldn't we go do that here on Twitch.com? Sure, I always type this stuff incorrectly. So go ahead if you're still of a mind to hang out here in the Twitch land, and we'll see you there. Otherwise,
Bye.
have a great night. Take care.